understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise.
since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Hello, friends. How's it going? Can I get a hey, bada swing? 5 by 5. 5 there. 69 by 69. I'll take that one, Maple. Thank you, sir. Captain Red Sky. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. And all practice. How's it going? IFR. Biohazard juiced. Bats. Zach Cool. Keeping it cool. Give me that 5 by 5. Bats, give me that 10 by 10. Appreciate it, friends. Be with you momentarily. Back in 2024. How about that?
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna Don't you know that I locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.
Well, hello, SimFans. What's up, my friends? Happy Wednesday night. Good to be back with you. SimFanatic here with the Sim family. And I see Captain Red Sky Maple Leaf in here. It's good to see you, Maple, and Captain Red Sky, and Vaughn Williams. How's it going? Friends, who else we got here? We got Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chippa Sneeze. We got Bats in the house. We also have Practice. What's up, Practice? Good to see you back with us tonight, Practice. Be interested to see how many of you are doing 2024 versus 2020. I am in 2024. We'll get into that in a minute, but good to see you, friends. Biohazard Juiced. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Zach Cool, keeping it cool as always. We also have in the house cool videos from a cool guy. Good to see you, IFR Heli Tours VR. And anyone else that I missed so far. But friends, so good to see you. Welcome back to the live stream. Tonight, we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. As you can see right here, you can tell by all the foliage and the different trees and the sizes and shapes and what you would call it's all being around here. And it looks great. It looks magnificent, as we'd expect for 2024. We have been doing 2020 quite a bit, but several of you, we had a poll, and it was like 60 to 40% for last Wednesday's flight to be 60% 2020 and 40% 2024. So I promised, and I am a man of my word, I said we were going to do 2024 tonight, and that's where we're at, friends. We are back in 2024. So if you only have 2020 or you are in 2020, fly along in this route. You can still do the route. We won't see in the sim, of course, but I do see a few of you in the simulator right now, and I'll get to you in just a moment, friends. But for this flight, we'll be taking the Beechcraft Baron G58. Yes, friends, G58 to the skies as we take in some scenic routes flying from the Orcas Island airport where we're at right now, Coors. And let me put that information right up top there for y'all. And we're going to be going to Sky Harbor Airport, my friends. And you can see all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different airports along the way. And it should be a fun night for this route. Thank you, Bats, for dropping in that exclamation FP so that the flare it is right there. Thank you, Bats. And so it is going to be a great night back in 2024, I believe. We'll see if we have any issues with the multiplayer and being able to see one another, but I'm glad to see a few of you in here, at least as of right now. I am on the West server there, that guy. That guy, what's up? Good to see you, that guy. And Biohazard says, been going great, man. Hope you've been good. I've been good, and I am going to be even better after we get through this week because I'm taking some much-needed time off with family, and I'll get into that later in this stream as well, friends. But thank you very much. Appreciate that, Biohazard Juice. All right, so for tonight's flight, we are also going to be using the WINWING ORION rudder pedals that I have. And don't worry, Maple, I am wearing my foot condoms. I do have those on right now, but we'll take a look at the WINWING. The more I use these, I'm going to tell you, friends, the more I fall in love with them. They are absolutely great pedals. I've got the damper kit, as many of you know. I'm getting the hours in on these things because I want to give a full review of these by themselves. And as like I said, I'm going to put them up against my beloved TPR pedals from Thrustmaster and against the WINWING rudder pedals as well. So I'll be getting those videos out probably sometime in January. But anyway, that is coming. But I want to get as much time as I can. So I've been exclusively using these rudder pedals to get used to them. And like I said, the more I use them, the more I like them. And so anyway, friends, we'll be using that along with the Honeycomb, as you can see here, Alpha controls, and the, of course, Bravo throttle quadrant. In fact, I was going to see if I had the, I don't know if it doesn't seem the lights are working. Those are kind of periodically a little more troublesome, a little more problematic. They do work within Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but they seem to be a little bit more temperamental in terms of the LED lights, but I'll be using those as well for tonight's flight for the hardware. So, friends, welcome again to the live stream. It's good to see you. I'm SimFanatic, your host for tonight's flight, along with my SimFan family crew. Let's give it up to all of you out there because it is about you, right? And it's our channel, and we do have lots of fun. So we do welcome all of you that are regulars here and all of you newcomers as well. Thank you for joining us tonight. And for tonight also, I want to get into it a little bit. I went back and I did a little, how many of you have purchased 2024? Or how many of you have tell me in chat if you will, how many of you have 2024, just your standard version comes with Xbox Game Pass? I know some of you went out and you bought the Aviators Edition. Some of you maybe have got the Deluxe. Maybe some of you got the Premium Deluxe. I'm going to talk about, I went back and reviewed. I did post a video earlier before MSFS 2024 was even released. I went back and I did a little bit of testing on my own, a little bit of deeper dive into it on my own, rather than scouring out there and what people are saying, and came up with my own conclusion. Now, you can disagree with me or you can agree with me. Wingman21 says Premium Deluxe. I'm going to get into that here, Wingman. And Bats24, Premium Deluxe. And I'm going to tell you what I think is probably the best buy. And I think by you checking out what Wingman and Bats are saying, that was my conclusion as well. But I'm going to get into that here shortly and why that is. Why is Premium Deluxe probably the best buy as opposed to Deluxe or the Aviators Edition? So I'm going to get into that later. Many of you probably already did the research yourselves, and if you have, well, great. But I'm going to tell you what I decided for myself, and I think that's a key thing too. It's going to depend on several factors of what you might have and what you don't have from 2020. But again, I will get into that here in a little bit. Again, that's our route information right up there. Cores KBLI 3W5 to KAWO and S50 KTIW and 4W8. And of course, those are a lot of flights. Some of those are short little hops. So we're going to do a few touch and goes. I can tell you that we're going to have 3 landing challenges. And guess what, friends? We are coming up to the end of the year. What does that mean? It means I'm gonna tally up who's the winners of all the landing challenges over the year, and there's gonna be a giveaway. And so, probably do that in January as well. I'm going to take some time to tally up because I wasn't always so good about writing stuff down. So what I got to do is where I have gaps, I got to go back and watch. Fortunately, all these are recorded, so I'll go back and see who won and get that all figured out. But we'll buy Premium Deluxe when it's all fixed. See, practice. You guys are you're already telling everybody what I'm going to come up with my conclusion. Yes, Premium Deluxe is definitely the route to go, in my humble opinion. It's going to be the best value, and I'll tell you all why that is. We'll get into that here shortly, but yes, Premium Deluxe is the way to go. Spoiler alert! But anyway, so again, tonight, I'll talk about that later on, but for now, let's go ahead and see. Now, see, I only see our Knob Airways. Now, before I was seeing a few of you others, so we're probably going to end up, or unless somebody took off while I was yapping. No, I don't see anyone but Iron Knob Airways, so that seems to be still the thing, where it's still a little bit of and Bats, you see everybody. So we'll probably just wait and see. I do have real weather turned on. And I do have, I don't have real date. Obviously, it's not real time because it'd be night. It'd be dark right now. But we'll see how it goes with the clouds and everything. And this is one of the bummer things that, it's happened before. We see Bats sees everyone, and every once in a while, all you will populate, and then other times I won't see you, but you'll see me, and other times I'll see you, but you don't see me. And so we'll just have to, let Microsoft and Asoba work out the bugs. We just have to let them work out the bugs. Not live players. Oh, shoot, Zach. Yes, do you have it on all players? I do. I do. I can check that, but I know I've gone through that before, and I can see people, so it's obviously working. And I saw like 3 or 4 before, and now I only see 1, so still some weirdness going on there. But that's okay. We're going to just mosey on and keep going here. Now, one of the things I want to make sure to tell you about is right now, so you see I'm in the Baron G58, and you might be like, well, the Baron G58, SimFanatic, what do you have? Do you have the Premium Deluxe? No, I actually don't. I right now have the standard version that comes with Xbox Game Pass. And that's kind of why I went back and reviewed to see what would make the best sense for me. And I did come to a conclusion it's going to be the Premium Deluxe. Why not the Aviators Edition? I'll talk about that in a moment. But anyway, I have this from 2020. So I did buy the Baron G58. And as you can see, it does work. And if I go outside, I can do my walk around. And I actually have click points as well. And I got to turn off my Track IR. But if we go over here, you can see that even though I had this for 2020, I still have the click spots to take off. Now, one of the things it does do is if I click this spot, it'll also take off the pitot tube cover. But it does work. And as you can see, you can do the walk around as well. And then if you do Shift-C, will get you in and out of the cockpit here. Sometimes switches on you as well, Zach. Yeah, it's just, I think they still need to just, it switches between not live players and all players. But I wouldn't think I'd see anyone, right? If it switched on me, I wouldn't think I would have saw 3, now 1. I don't know. Maybe I can try messing with it in a little bit here and turning it on and off. Captain Howdy is in the house. Captain Howdy, appreciate you coming in and joining us, my friend. And even the window comes in and out. Now, the thing is I don't hear different. We're going to hear this and I'm going to point this out. When I open and close that window there, I won't hear sound differences. Now, some of the things that you might get, as many of you know, with 2024 are probably some additional enhancements for some of these aircraft. It's not all of them. Chipper Sneeze, I know you like the AN2. Is it the AN224? I might have gotten that number wrong, but that big motherfucker aircraft that's from Russia, that one actually has no enhancements. So even if you get the Aviators Edition that comes with it, same deal. It's going to be the same aircraft. Mighty says the Duke works too. SimFanatic, awesome. Mighty, welcome to the live stream. Everybody, welcome. Mighty and Stevie says hello, all. Hello, everyone. Hello, Stevie. 225, thank you, Maple. So that essentially, there's no enhancements. Now, that's the tricky thing, that some of the aircraft, if you get the Aviators Edition, will have some enhancements in that. But anyway, the Baron comes with the Premium Deluxe, I believe. And so that seems to be the sweet point. I actually did a whole spreadsheet and tick boxes. Does this 2020? Does it convert? Does it transfer? All that. I did all that 2 nights ago. And so just took some time to get through that, and I'm going to share that with all of you that have joined tonight. So anyway, this does have click spots too, and as we all are getting used to the EFB, you're going to use the EFB. I'm going to turn off the music for now, but you're going to use the EFB pretty much for everything, right? And you're going to use this. This is going to take a little bit getting used to. You said LRM, Bats, I'm in 2024. I still need to... you know what? I think I might have installed FSUIPC. I should see if the latest version, let me see if I launch LRM, if it connects to this. It'll be interesting. I'm going to do it right here, right now for all of you. Let's see if my sim crashes. And it's disconnected. So, yeah, I still got some stuff to do there. But anyway, thank you for the reminder, by the way, Bats. I'll have to get that sorted out. But we're getting used to the EFB, right? And so one of the things that will be a change, and many of you might know this, is you aren't going to have in the world map, you're not going to have everything to just load your flight plan. You actually would load it here. If you go down here and you can go load from PC, and then you can't see the window, but you get your navigator for Explorer, and then you can pick that. And the other thing, you want to send it to avionics, and then that all gets loaded into your avionics here. I do like the change, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. If you're new to Flight Simulator, if you don't have 2024, you're new to it, and you've been doing mainly the career stuff, there's just a little bit of differences and nuances that you want to be aware of when you get switched over there. I'm going to go ahead and turn my volume on for the sim. And you can hear inside and outside the cockpit. One of the things, though, I'll do the... I'll open that door when we get to it, but... yeah, see, now I've got... So I got both of these engines, but like right now I can't. Oh, I guess I can move that. That's cool. Okay, because like if you're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and you have the alpha flight controls and it has just one magneto switch, right? And you saw it was operating both, but I can actually, interesting, I can move these independently where 2020 I actually can't. It'll put it back to that start. So I wonder if that was actually a programmatic thing that they changed. That's pretty sweet if that's the case. But anyway, we want to get to our checklist. And so I'm so used to having parallel 42. And by the way, parallel 42, correct me if I'm wrong, peeps, but I don't think that the Flow, for those of you that have Flow or Flow Pro, I don't think it's compatible with 2024. They do have a site. I was checking it last night that they have updates for it, but they're not quite there yet for Flow. So we're going to use the EFB for our checklist, and that's okay because we can go right to, let me remember where it is. I think it's, you click on the airplane. Yeah, here you go. You click on the airplane, you hit checklist, and I do like this too. It has a nice integrated, and that's the big thing with 2024, right? I can't wait for Flow either, Bats. But that's a nice thing that they have with 2024 is they have the integrated EFB for every aircraft, which is nice, and they do. I haven't found a checklist. Actually, I was surprised this 2021 came over, the Baron G58 came over, and all this checklist is already here, which I thought was pretty nice because, again, I'm flying with the standard version that does not come with the G58. You have to get the Deluxe or Premium Deluxe. I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of those two. I brought this over. Remember the last update for 2024? It actually adds the ability to enable. I did have to go in and enable. Some of the aircraft I didn't have to go in and enable, and some of them I did. Anyway, you do that within the marketplace, and you have this tab that's my stuff. Essentially, it's not what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it because I can't remember. But anyway, you can enable it, and then you have to exit out of the sim and load it back in. That's just a community folder thing anyway. And so what I do like is that out of the box, it did work, even though I didn't buy the Deluxe or the Premium Deluxe that this aircraft comes with. It already is here. So I do like to see that. I do have to commend Asobo on that. I appreciate that they included that. So anyway, we're going to say documentation's on board. Our parking brake is set, and I do have that set to my rocker switch on my Bravo. So that is set. Let's go ahead. Electrical. And these click spots, they even took the time. Again, this is from 2020, yet it all works. Like my little view eyeball, it's going. So they obviously took that. They're going to have the same plane within the Deluxe. So where you would maybe get the benefit out of this of getting the Premium Deluxe or whatnot is if you didn't already priorly get this aircraft as an add-on. Ailerons, rudder trim, we're good there. I know that's neutral. There's the walk around, so it even has your stuff for your walk around, so you can do that. I'm just going to go ahead and click. We don't even have to click through these. We could skip that. That's all inspection, but I'm just double checking that. I did do that, as you saw. Back to before starting engines, and so pilot and passenger seat backs. Yeah, we don't really have to actually do anything there. Same thing with seat belts. Parking brake we already have set. You saw that. Avionics master switch is off. And again, these click spots do work. So you can see this is highlighting the blue. I think that is absolutely great that they did that. Again, with the 2020, I didn't buy the Deluxe, so it already works with my 2020 aircraft coming over that I bought for 2020. Landing gear is down. It is down and verified. Active Sky now works for 2024, Bats. That is fantastico. For those of you, that's one thing I never went into. I never did Active Sky. I didn't know if that would really be worth it, especially with 2024 coming out with the enhanced weather, but that is good to know. That's cool. Landing gear is down. Cowl flaps to open. I think we do need to do that, so I'm going to click this spot so you can see it work. And yeah, because they're close, we're going to go open. So that's done. And then fuel selectors, check to on, and they are. So right there, they're both on. So that is good. Circuit breakers. Now, the one thing is, I don't think the circuit break. Yeah, see, none of the circuit breakers on the G58. Now, I don't know. Maybe if when I get the Premium Deluxe, I haven't gotten it yet. I am going to get that. Maybe that will work then. But Wingman likes Active Sky. That's good to know. Good to know. I heard good things about it with 2020, guys, and I did hear good things about it. Battery and alternator switch to on, so we're going to go over here, and actually, I think that would probably work. Again, I've got my alpha flight controls, and so let's just go ahead and do alternator, and it does work on my alpha flight control. So here, let me turn on the Bravo camera. That'll include the alpha here, so you can see I'm doing that rocket switch with the altitude. I give up. Alternator, altimeter, altitude, alternator. Yeah, that's it. That's it, SimFanatic. Good job. Jeez sakes. Okay, so We got the circuit breakers in. We're going to go ahead and turn the battery on, and you can see that all works, so that's good. So now you can hear that spinning up, the avionics and all that. That is going. Of course, that's probably your gyro. It's going. And fuel quantity, you actually need to turn this on to see it. I'm at 50%. Landing gear down. See, notice the LED lights aren't working right now. And I didn't check to make sure. There's a file called afc_bridge.exe. You want to make sure that's running when you are in the map mode before you launch into your flight. Otherwise, forget it. You're not getting LED lights at all. And I forgot to check that before I started this. So, well, we'll just go without the lights. It's not as pretty, but it's okay. Throttle levers are idle, and you can see that. We've got our throttle levers to idle. Right there. So we're going to check that off. Prop RPMs can go straight up to full. Max RPMs and condition levers will go full rich. So we're going to go ahead and push those up. Notice I've got the little itty bitty ones. I don't have the ProDesk Sim and I don't have the Flight Sim Mods one yet. I do need to check with our good friend Ol's Flight Sim. I thought he was going to send me the dual prop complex aircraft, but I haven't gotten them yet. So I'll just have to wait and see. Maybe decided to wait, or if they are shipped. I don't know. I need to check with them. But so we're back to, these are the ones that come with the actual Bravo throttle quadrant. So we went full rich there. They're not as good as Flight Sim Mods, obviously. Alternator switches. Already have that on, but let's just double check that. So we do. We have it on, and we're done with before starting. And it turns this little circle to green check mark. And finally to the gusto. Right throttle lever to full open. And so we're going to go right, full open. Now we're going to kick on and we got the max RPMs. Now we're going to go full rich. Okay, so everything's set. Right fuel boost pump. So we're going to go over here and click. You don't hear the fuel pump. Wait, hold on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go ahead and turn that off. It was on low. I don't hear any sound when it's low, but if I have it as high, I do. So that's set, and we're ready to ignite and now we got to go down to 1/2 inch on the right throttle. We got to yell clear and start. So let's go ahead and open up our little window. That's what it's called. That's a little thing, by the way. That's a window. Clear. Warn those guys over there so they don't get, hit by us. And 1, 2, and start. Sounds pretty lackluster. If I go outside, it sounds much better. If I'm inside, it sounds not so great. Now, I don't know. Maybe they enhance that for the Premium Deluxe, which I'll be talking about once I install Premium Deluxe, and then I might be, maybe there are some enhancements, because I do believe, you all correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that if you get the Premium Deluxe, even those existing 2020 aircraft that work, some of them, I believe, have some 2024 enhancements, right? So keep that in mind. I'll see if that holds true. So we got the right engine started, and let's go ahead, and we want to adjust that to 1,000. I'll just pull that back a little bit, and we'll check the oil pressure once I get everything on. Left engine repeat. So again, we got this. We're gonna go full on the left. Vruden, that great is in the house, friends. Welcome, Vruden. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Where have you been all my life? Magnetos are magnetized. Pumps are pumping, gyros are gyrating, flaps are flapping. What's the holdup? I know. Well, the holdup is me, obviously, Vruden. It's always me. It's always me, Vruden. I can't see anyone, so I can't judge. So, Proctus, you're not seeing anyone in 2024. You're in 2024, Proctus. Son of a gun. Son of a motherless goat. Always the case, right? But, yeah, we'll have to wait for the next update, apparently. All right, I heard somebody just light there's somebody next to me. Who is that? Is that Iron Knob? No, that's Deltgam. What's up, you son of a gun, you? Sneaking in on me like that, Delt. Just like you. See, I see Delt. Hey, Delt, it's good to see you, man. Welcome. Hanging out. I didn't see you in chat. All of a sudden, Delt just sneaks up on our behinds. I almost said a naughty word. Ooh, Maple. Your virgin ears. Okay, so anyway, we've got to repeat this on the left. So we got the left throttle all the way up. We're going to go here and turn the fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pull that back down and clear once again. And let's go ahead. Oops, I better put that engine down a little bit. And here we go. We're going to light it up. We're going to light the fires. We're going to kick the tires and light the fires, as Kyle would say. I don't know where Kyle is. Aircraft shakes and shimmies a little bit. But now, listen to this. Why is it so... Like, wouldn't you expect the sound to be louder? I got like 100% on my audio. But now watch, if I close this window, no difference. Now, if I'm in 2020, there's a difference. But if I go outside, sounds pretty killer. Sounds killer. Like silver killer. But if I go inside, it's kind of muffled. But hey, that's okay. So am I. After starting engine, avionics can now come on. We're going to go ahead and turn on the avionics. And here we got our beautiful Garmin's lighting up as we will get our flight underway. We'll go and continue. There is our route for tonight. And so, as you can see, there's going to be some hops, skipping, and jumps. And Emmett the Nemesis is here. Emmett the Nemesis, how you doing, my friend? Emmett says, would fly with you all, but 2024 is not working and has not been working even with the last update. Here's the thing, Emmett. You may want to try Delt had some issues too. I posted a video in Discord. It's one I'm not fully necessarily endorsing, but it's one that I came across by another influencer. But you might want to try to uninstall it and reinstall it, just like Bat said. And it seems to fix things for Delt. You can see Delt's right next to me. His wasn't working. Now where the hell did he go? Now he disappeared. Son of a bitch! What's going on? What's wrong with these multiplayer servers? Well, we'll just have to wait. I'm sorry for the little outburst there, but it does happen with me at times, especially when I'm playing Call of Duty. Anyway, I digress. So we got the avionics master switch is to on. Our lights, we got to get to as required. We're going to go ahead and do taxi. Notice that works. Navigation lights works. Beacon I never turned on. Oops, my bad. I should have had that on. Oops. And I'll leave the strobe and the other things on. Captain Red Sky says 28 on 21 likes. Nice. Nice. Mighty's laughing. Okay, we got the lights on. The parking brakes we're going to release. We're going to taxi. We're going to test that. Electrical equipment is required. Adjust interior lights. It's like INT lights. What's that? Interior lights. And then lights is required. And we'll make our way over. Now, here's the other thing. If you look at this and you've got Navigraph charts, I can go, is it here, and where are my charts? I don't even think you have to have Navigraph. Like, what the hell is it? Oh, I think it's up here. And then, check this out. If I hit I, now I got some chart action I can pull up, over here. So I can say, oh, Sid, arrival at KBLI. I got the airport. Delt loves this kind of thing. I'm telling you right now, he's a big fan of this stuff, I'm going to tell you. But look at this. I got my charts in my EFB, and that's going to work with, and you all probably saw that, but it's all integrated and works with that. And so we have the charts now within the EFB. We're going to close that down. Well, we don't necessarily have to close it right now. Anybody know what runway we need to take off of? What runway here? Let me think. Let me go to my cheat sheet. And let's see, we've got runway 1634, and let's see here. I also need to check and see what runway 16. Thank you, Proctus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit my dial to thank you, Zach, to 16. Appreciate it, my friends. So helpful. I've got something for you. I got something for both of you. Here, let me get it out of my pocket here. Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, here it is. I've got something for you, friends. Here's one for you, Proc. And one for you, Zach. There we go. Got it right there in chat for you. All right, down on 1.6. I wish I could see you, right? And what do we have for our altimeter? That's one thing. So if we go, we can see the altimeter. Where do I find the altimeter? I don't remember. I go here, weather, I think. We see the weather. Does it say in here? No, there's live weather. Live players, you can see, oh, that's there. I didn't even realize that. Learn something every day. Look at that. Anybody know what the altimeter is? You got to be able to find it in here, right? Is it in here? Is the altimeter in the EFB? Can you? What if we went to, let's see, information KBLI? I bet it's in here. General 155. Oh, I like that the elevation's here. How about that? The elevation's nice. 3019. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Zach. I do like the fact that you have the elevation here too, right? That's pretty nice. 3019. All right, let me get that set. Barometer. 3019. And we'll get that here. There we go. 3019. Thank you, sir. Weather tab on that page. Oh, did I miss it? Let me check. Oh, look at that. Oh, there it is. 3019. It says 3008 here. Zach, are you trying to kill me? I'm going to dial 3008. Well, okay, I can tell you, though, I do have the elevation of this field. The elevation of this field is 34 feet. Yeah, we're a little bit high there. So we're just going to bring that down to 300. There we go. That looks better. Actually, that looks a little low, doesn't it? Looks a little low. But, as they say, it's good enough for government work. All right. Okay. Mine says 301. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get... Oh, Jesus! Oh, my God! Oh, let's pull down the... Oh, my goodness. Pull down the... Oh, geez, that throttle. Vruden, you distracted me. I'm blaming you. No, it wasn't you. It was me. Entirely. It's always me. It's always me. I really wish I could see you guys. Got the Track IR running. Track IR 5. This sucks, though. I can't see anyone. See, this is going to be the problem, because the thing that we love about our channel is that we always get to fly together, friends, and if I can't fly with all of you, I'm feeling like there's a piece that's missing. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because you complete me. You do. Bruton says, I get blamed for everything, story of my life, especially if your wife blames you for everything, right? I've sometimes I think that's what we're around for there, Bruton. We're the ones that get blamed. It's not the dog, it's not the cat, it's the husbands, the dads. After Flight Sim Expo, when your wife divorces you for listening to me, you'll blame me. Oh. Thank you for the warning. This really sucks that I can't see any of you. What, should I try turning off live and then turning them back on? What do y'all think? Should I turn everybody on and then off? Oh, that sounded bad. Okay, let's see. If I go here, Zach says yes. So if I go to live, what if I do this? And oh, I can't turn it off there. I don't want to go out, though. I don't want to, like, to reload everything. Wait, unless I can do this. Wait, hold on. What if I... Can I... what does this say? Let me make sure I am on the... Yeah. Okay. Here? And... Online. And, data... Live weather multiplayer. That's on. And we are in the West. Okay, so we're in the West. I don't want to have to get all the way out, though. I'm not going to do that, Zach. You got texted, son of a buck. Well, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do that during break and then rejoin. What do you think? Maybe we just... Here's the thing. This always works. Well, it works about half the time. If we just cross our fingers, maybe it'll work. Okay, well, we'll get back to that, friends. We're going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Another thing that I've noticed with the 2020 version of the Baron, the light, you can tell the landing lights aren't illuminated. So I'll be interested once I pick up the Premium Deluxe. Now, those of you that have Premium Deluxe and are flying in 2024 with this aircraft, tell us in chat, are the lights working? I would be interested in that. Okay, so we're ready to take off. This really sucks. I can't see all of you, though. Hopefully you all populate, but we'll see. We'll play by ear. We got to go back to our checklist. Still don't work, that guy says. Okay, that's good to know. Checklist, and we are ready. Is there not a takeoff? Oh, yeah, here we go. Before takeoff, parking brake set. Aux fuel pumps off. Mixtures to reg. Check. Prop RPM lever. Check. Throttle adjust to 1700. I'm not going to run through this. We know it's going to work. We're not going to do that. We're just going to skip right through that. Bruden. Flaps. We could probably do one notch, so we'll do takeoff flaps here. So we're going to go ahead and do one notch. All right. That's all good. I do like the checklist, though. I love this. Flaps set for takeoff. Flight controls, we know they're set. Parking brake release, normal takeoff. We're going to go throttle full, rotation 78. See, this is awesome. Positive vertical speed, take your landing gear up, initial climb, fly out at 97 or 140 knots. See, that I can get down with that stuff. I like that, right? Who's with me on that, right? I think that's fantastic. What's not fantastic is I can't see all of you, but we'll see what happens. make sure ailerons. Okay, here we go. But we are back in 2024. How am I supposed to do the landing challenge if I can't see you? And practice can't see everyone. Son of a motherless goat. See, that's why we aren't doing... That's why we haven't fully converted to 2024, right, friends? Because we like flying together. This is so... I feel like this is... We're missing out here. Okay, here we go. I got 2024, but it's going to just sit there until it's fixed. There you go, Vruden. Well, yeah, I hear you. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Guess I could have turned on the other stuff. TPR. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I waited a while for the... There we go. Landing gear. And, oh, my goodness gracious. Let's take the... That thing just took off like a frickin' rocket. Holy shnikes. But one thing you can't beat... One thing... Maple. One thing you cannot beat is the scenery, though. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. And you like the turbulence here? Like, I'm getting a lot of... You can see it. See my plane just rocking back and forth, this turbulence. We're going to go over this mountain here, this mountain ridge. And I'm sure we're going to feel it a little bit more, Captain Red Sky. Bruden says, takes 6 minutes to load on every crash of desktop. I'm in no hurry to play it. Yeah, that sucks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, Bruden. That does suck. And I can't see anyone now. Son of a gun. I'll just bitch about that the whole night. So I'm just going to prepare you all. Just get ready for that. I will complain about that until that's fixed. Let's go ahead and pull down the RPMs. We're going to cross over this ridge here. Good gravy.
500.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to set the altitude. And I was going to look. I think we're just at 3,000 feet. So we'll get that plugged in here. And I also need to zoom in a little bit here on the range. Home on the range where the deer and the antelope play. Oh, God. Horrible. Vruden, let that be a lesson to you. Never do that again. All right, we're going to... Matey says, I think the flight dynamics on your plane are wrong. You're going way too fast. Yeah, it seems a bit off. Now, maybe Matey, that's the part that will be improved. I have no idea. Again, actually, I'm going to rely on some of you that have the Baron and are flying in 2024 that actually have the Premium Deluxe. And, you let us know in chat if you're having the same kind of things I'm having, because maybe there's no difference in the Baron. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to check it out, though, once I get the... we're going to go at 2,000 here, because we might do a touch and go for, giggles. So let me go ahead and do nav, and let me go ahead and set... It's really hard when I can't read the damn buttons here. Harry's in the house. Harry, welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. Harry says, and that's why they stuck him behind a drum kit. Exactly right. Look at this. Beautiful scenery, though, friends. We're in the Pacific Northwest, flying from Coors. And that's not, Harry, get your head out of the gutter. It's not Coors as in the beer Coors, the what is it, the silver bullet. It's KORS, as you can see right up there. So having fun. We're going to have fun seeing this scenic flight here on our way to 4W8. What is 4W8? I have my cheat sheet here. Elma Municipal is 4W8, 4 Whiskey 8, as you can see up top. But that is the route, and if you want to type in !FP in chat, you will get the route yourselves, and I'm going to turn it off right now so it's not distracting. And, yeah, this does seem a little fast, doesn't it? What in the heck? Look at this! Have any of you noticed this before? I've never noticed this before. It's almost like, oh, I'm in the simple mode to fly it through the bars. Like I feel like I'm on career mode flying through the boxes. Oh, Harry says I don't drink beer. I always able to get good liquor as a teenager and never develop a taste for beer. That's what's wrong with you, Harry. I knew there was something. You know what he's thinking right now, people? He's like, no, that's what's wrong with you, SimFanatic. And he's right. That's all right, Harry. To each their own, as I say. Do I say that? Yeah, I do say that. So we're going to make our way to this first airport, which is, what is it? Bellingham International. That's Kilo Bravo Lima, India. KBLI. The runways are this, friends, 1634. So since we just took off a 16, we'll just plan on landing 16 on this one. And I don't even, look at that, worked out well. I don't even have to change my heading indicator. Wow, look at that, Harry. Who would have thunk? So, and this is going to be a TNG. Elevation is 170 feet, roughly. Look at the turbulence on this thing. Even Vruden would have a hard time with this. Why do I not have pitot on? Notice the prop sync doesn't work. Let me get the pitot on. Do I have this? I don't know. Let me check something here. Do I have pitot heat on? Oh, there we go. Pitot heat is on. All right. Okay. Let's see. Harry says never met a vodka, rum, or tequila I didn't like. Nice. 180 at 8 knots. Thank you, Zach. Look at you. Look at you. I'm going to have to give you another first officer emoji for that, Zach. Thank you, sir. Appreciate ya. Matey says, in the alcohol world, I only drink vodka. You know what? Speaking of Matey and Harry, I've got my Moscow Mule. I haven't had a Moscow Mule for a while, and you know what's in this. You know what's in that. Speaking of vodka, I'm just going to overfly the airport. Because since I can't see, there's the airport. There's the first airport. It's nothing to shake a stick at. I'm just going to overfly the field. Partly because I kind of forgot, and I've been talking about vodka. Sex. Okay, so our next track is 34 miles away, and it is roughly 13 minutes. I'm going to set my sundial. I've got the Garmin watch. Y'all should pick that up. I can say I do like it. What we want to do for elevation here. Silver Mother Killer in the house. Francis, welcome. Silver Killer in the house. Silver, are you working? Let's see here. We are going to have to fly. We're going to have to climb up to flight level 3, actually 035, so 3,500 feet. I put 35,000 feet. No, we're not going 35,000 feet. We're going to 3W5. 3W5 is Mears Field, so that's where we're going next. Let's go ahead and climb up to 3,500 feet to make sure we have a appropriate distance and safe clearance from terrain. So you notice I got this set to 3,500. We're going to go vertical speed, and I'm going to start climbing at roughly 800 feet per minute. We'll add a little bit of power there so we don't lose too much speed, and we'll keep on climbing. Harry says, multiplayer not working on 2024. Pretty happy that I have not purchased it yet. Yeah, that's a bummer. What? I don't know. Kind of works, but not really. I don't know, Harry. It kind of works, but not really. Like when I started, I had like 3 of us here, and now I have nobody. TJ Turner in the house. TJ, what's up, buddy? What's up, brother? What's up, our friends? What's up, our friend? Silver Killer says, hello, everyone. Hello, Silver. It's good to see you, man. Silver motherfucking Killer. Marketplace is not, well, no, not, kind of, sort of, no. The marketplace isn't working. Kind of the same thing as with the multiplayer there, Harry, by the way. No, the marketplace isn't fully active, but they do have the marketplace My Stuff or whatever it's called. Can't remember what the name of it is, but no, it's not really working yet either. Yeah, the clouds do look good. I guess Asobo, Microsoft kind of had it coming, but I really don't. I don't think it's fair for. I'll probably get chastised by all of you when I say this. I don't think it's fair to give them a 1.9 for this simulator. If you all notice that on the in the marketplace, people are just like really shit on this thing. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, definitely Asobo should have held off, and I think they'd even admit it. You know, with the launch issues and the continued issues people are having, but they're gonna, like they did with 2020, they're gonna continue to improve it. But right now, it's at a 1.9, and I'm just like, ouch. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you didn't have Flight Simulator at all and you went and you spent like $200 for the Aviators version and then you're like, so maybe it would be deserved at that point, but they'll make it right. Exactly, Silver Killer. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Right here, brother. You're with me. They'll eventually fix it. Brett Blaze is in the house. Brett, what's up, my friend? We're at 40 people in here, Brett. How is it going, my friend? He says, good afternoon, all. Good to see you, Brett. And thank you all for being here. I see there's 40 of you in here tonight with me and the SimFan family. And now Brett's joined us. Well, you know, we've got TJ Turner. We've got Brett. We've got that guy. We got Silver Killer. Well, we got here. We got all of y'all. Now the party begins. It's good to see you, Brett. Thank you for joining us tonight. How's it going, man? I've been hopping over to your... Thank you, Silver, dropping in the exclamation BP. Do check out Brett's site, friends. But right there's a link. Thank you, Silver. Delt, you finally posted in chat. Delt says, what's up, Sim family? It's good to see you, Delt. Look at that. It's a good thing we climbed to 3,500 feet. We're just skimming the treetops here. Look at that. Look at the foliage. Look at that. Different trees, the different shapes and sizes, just like all of us. Anyway, I digress. But it's good to see you all. That guy says, we are the testers. Actually, we are kind of, you're right. We are the testers. Well, you know what? I say, God bless them. They give us the simulator. Well, they don't give it to us. We do have to pay for it. But, you know, they continue to enhance it and make it better. Anybody pick up my A Christmas Carol reference there? And I say, God bless them. You know, I was trying to think about, like, what should we do for our Christmas flight? By the way, my in-laws actually are doing their Christmas get-together with the family on Saturday, so we won't be streaming Saturday. So what I got to figure out is, do we stream Friday night and I do the whole Santa? I might only do the hat. Putting on the whole damn beard and everything gets so hot. I know, I'm a big wuss. But, you know, we're going to have to figure out the Christmas stream. So either we need to do it Friday or Sunday. I was kind of thinking Sunday. What do y'all think? Let me know in chat. And by the way, it's CP65. 65's in the house. CP, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Welcome, my friend. We haven't flown the North Pole. Should we do a North Pole flight that is actually, like, we could do the skis? Get back in. Should we do 2020 or 2024? Or should I take a poll before Sunday? Let's plan on Sunday. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision right here, right now. I'm just going to say Sunday. Does anybody have a problem with doing Sunday? And then Bat says 2020. I think we have to do 2020, especially the fact that I feel so alone in the simulator. Thank God I have all of you in chat. Because I feel so alone in this sim. I'm so used to having you all flying around me, and now I don't know what the hell to do. I'm just like, where's Bats? Where's TJ Turner? Where the hell is Silver Killer? Where is Harry? Where is everybody? That guy, I just, you know, Maple, I won't even say Maple. I mean, when's the last time Maple joined us? I mean, at least he's joining us in chat. I got to give him some credit, friends, but it's the last time Maple's been here. Like, the last time we did a live stream, Maple was like, conveniently flying a different flight, and then he'll tell us how good or how bad I do on my landings. Yeah, we're on to you, Maple. You're fooling nobody here. He's not even here now. He's not hearing anything I say, Broden. IFR Heli Tour says, yes, I got bored of being alone now in Haiti. Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Okay, 3,500 wasn't enough. Climb, climb, climb. Watch the canopy. Oh, my God. I almost flew right into that mountain. Holy crap. You know, that's what I get for looking at chat. Well, that was close. Let me go ahead and empty my pants. Holy moly, friends. That was close. I almost went right into that mountain. Exactly that guy. Controlled flight into terrain. Anybody have a, well, here, let me check. I should check and see what the, my goodness. And we're only 3 minutes. I'm not going to climb anymore because we're like 3 minutes away. Okay, hold on. I got to slow down. Tree service. Matey says it. Exactly, matey. Oh, my God. That was almost a brutal occurrence right there. Okay, so we got, what's our runway here? We got runway, 0725, and so I'm gonna run in another mountain. Look at this. Who planned this flight anyway? Where did I need to go? Over here? No, over. Wait, what? Over here. Where the hell was I? Here? Pilot book? No? Oh, here we go. Okay. Still figuring this out, navigating it around. Wait, where's the... What the hell was it? Where the hell was the weather? Why am I not seeing the weather tab? It's probably... Oh, there we go. Instrument. Okay. But that's KBLI. Oh, here. 3W. Nope, I'm not on that one. Okay, I just got to figure this out. Give me a sec. Get it sorted out. 3W5, right? Weather. No METAR. Great. And we are getting to overfly this airport as well. Probably, Harry. Well, no, I'm gonna descend. Although, this is, look at this weather. Yowza. Zounds. Jeez. We'll see how this goes. This might end up like being, this might go over like a turd in a punch bowl here. Ooh, we got precip. All right. What's the elevation? So are we at 3W? What? Obviously not paying attention. Situational awareness out the door with me. Okay, so we're at 3W5, runway 0725, and we've got 267, so 300. I got to get down to 1300. Anybody got for me? What is the what runway is it? Anybody know? Anybody look? Who's got the numbers? Who's got it? We've got 2 minutes to descend. Let me check. I'm gonna go over to my other screen here. Wind is 8 knots crosswind. Okay, so are you saying any runway because it's a crosswind, like a direct crosswind? Okay, thank you, Zach. 257, Zach says. I'm just gonna go ahead and land on runway 7 then. I'm just gonna do 7 so I can go straight in. Dive bomb this son of a gun and just go straight in like a madman. That's what we're doing. Just like Harry would do, friends. That's what he would do. You gotta often think, like, what would Harry do in a situation like this? Harry's like, what? Don't pull me into this, SimFanatic. What are you doing? Or he's like, damn straight. What would Harry do? Harry would scream, we're gonna die. That's what Harry would do. Nate Cessna Simulator says, what's up from Rochester, New York? Welcome to the live stream. Nate's Cessna Simulator. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're just having a lot of fun over here flying the Pacific Northwest in 2024. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues, and some others are having issues with the seeing others in multiplayer, but welcome to the live stream. Everybody say hello to Nate's Cessna Simulator, if you would. Welcome, Nate's. All right, I can't see crap, Nate's. Look at this. It is cloudy. And, well, we'll just... Oh, God. What? No, I don't want to turn! Oh, I'm going too fast. See, I told you, Harry. I told you that's what would happen. Harry's like, what are you talking about? Okay, we're going to miss this, aren't we? I can't see anything, though. Like... Let's see if we can't make this happen. Hold on. And we're just going to fly back around here. And whoop, there's Fred. Won't he be surprised? By the way, I've got crash detection turned on. Oh, God. And as I say, I got crash detection turned on. I get a stall warning. That's fantastic. All right. I think that... Is that the runway right there? Might be another one we fly over, Harry. See for me. Let's see if this works. Although the wind effect and all that I'm hearing right now sounds pretty damn cool. Oh God, is that it right there? I can't tell. Oh, there it is. Yikes. I think this is it. I have no idea. I can't see Jack. I can't see it, Captain. Is this it? This looks like a runway to me. Yeah, this is it. That's what you want to hear from your pilot. Is this it? Yeah, it looks like a runway, I think. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh God. Oh jeez. A little bit off. Oh God, way off. Harry, stop it. Put on the brakes. And you know what? I wish I could like watch all of you here, but no cars at must. Big Al. What's up, buddy? Exactly. Hey, there's no cars. It must be a runway. All right. Well, that worked out well. Not really, but it did in the end. Because we're still alive. Good save, Captain Red Sky. Thank you, Captain Red Sky. I do have crash detection on. I should probably turn that off. What do y'all think? Should I turn crash detection off? Captain Red Sky gave me a 9. Wow, thanks, Captain Red Sky. So kind of you. CP65 even gave me an 8. Wow. Well, paint me surprised. It is kind of windy, a little bit of turbulence. Vruden, okay, now see, there's Vruden. Just, you know, taking me down. Cool videos from a cool guy. Give me a 2. No lift dangerous. There you go, Big Al. Well, I know the ones in here that, you know, are nice and ones that are, like, critical. Of course, I already knew that, actually. I'll get back over here. You know, I wish I could see all this. See, now, see, like, cool videos from a cool guy and Vruden and others. You know, they, what was that crap? And Maple, the ones that aren't in here to be able to be seen, see, that's where the smack talk comes, just like Maple just did, right? But Maple always kind of conveniently, oh, well, I'm flying a different route tonight, and he isn't in here. And then when we do see him, it's like, is that really the best you got there, Maple? I do like giving him a hard time, friends, because he does it to me. All right, let's get ourselves turned around here. The one thing I will mention about the damper kit, I do like about the WINWING, I have some adjusting to do, though. I think I got it too tight, if that makes sense. I have, like, the resistance too tight, so, like, when I'm wanting to, like, if I'm trying to turn the TPRs, and I just think it's a configuration thing, I just gotta, like, loosen it up, because I got it pretty tight. But I feel like the range of motion isn't quite as much as the TPRs. I think it's a little easier for me on the TPRs to turn, but I think that's just an adjustment thing I need to do. Air Joe 8 is in the house. Welcome, Air Joe. It's good to see you. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I love these pedals. They are awesome. Okay, here we go. We got. Let me figure out what I need. What are we doing for this next one? Gosh, I wish I could see you all so I could, like, do landing challenges with you all. But I want to say thank you all for joining. We've got 40 in here. Let's do another leg here because we're at 3W5. We got about 12 minutes to KAWO. And what time is it? We can probably stop there because then it'll be about an hour into the stream and take a break, and then we'll take a break at that point. And I might reload just to see reload, so I can see if I can load all of you in because I feel so lonely. I feel lonely when I don't see you all. But here we go. We're gonna make it to the next airport here. So here we go. Go to 2020. Nah, we got to do 2024. I made too many promises, cool guy. I made promises I got to keep, buddy. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Look at the freaking turbulence here. Holy moly. Let that be a lesson to you, Maple. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. I love... Look at the... Like Silver Killer said, look at the clouds. Look at the sky. As I'm pointing my plane, like, nose freaking up about, like, what was I at? Like 40 degrees? Holy moly. Let's pull this back. What's your ground speed? Right now, 144 there, matey. Matey. Okay, we're going to get over here. Oh, this is perfect. We're going to get into zero visibility conditions when we're crossing a mountain. That's always a good plan when you're on a VFR flight plan. Or a VFR flight, I should say. But look, we've got our virtual screen here, so we get virtual terrain, so should have no problem whatsoever. Marion Harris says, plane not working? What plane's not working? Hey, did I get a consensus on this, friends? Do I need to switch and turn it to crash detection off? What do y'all think? Just should I turn crash detection off? Because if I hit a mountain or something, it will crash. And Marion says I'm out. Well, I hope you don't leave the stream, Marion. If you had to leave the sim, but sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, see, there's still stuff that we'll be back in 2020 this weekend. How about that, Marion, and the rest of you? Mountains don't let mountains worry you. Okay, Big Al, whatever you say, my friend, whatever you say. Did you see me, Big Al? I almost hit a freaking mountain on the way to that last airport there. I don't know if you saw that. Marion says, see you in 2020. All right, buddy. I would switch to 2020, but I told everybody I told that voted 40% that we had, what was it, like 120 some votes? It was like the most when I've never had that many votes when I've done a poll before. It was the most when I said, what should we fly? This was last week, by the way, before we had our Wednesday flight last week doing GA. And I asked all of you in our community, what do you want to see? Do you want to do 2024 or do you want to do 2020? And like 60% of you said 2020 and 40% 2024. Had to try. That's right, that guy. And so, but since we did 2020, I think some of you were disappointed last week. So I'm like, you know what? I'll go ahead, or we'll go ahead rather, and we will do 2024 tonight. So that's what we're doing. All right. What am I supposed to be flying this thing over here to Kawo? 6,500 feet. Whoop, jeez. Okay. Did you all feel that turbulence? I know I felt it in my pants. Let's see here, 6,500. Let's go ahead and turn on autopilot. So we're gonna go nav, vertical speed, and autopilot. There we go. Use your resources, as they say. Now, KAWO. I'm gonna clear this mountain, right? KAWO, just to let you know, it's runway 1129. So I'm gonna guess we're landing 11. It's asphalt. And there's also runway 1634. That's basically a hard surface. And so, sorry, my watch is going off. I don't know why my watch is going off. Hold on. Okay, just making sure I wasn't getting a phone call. So we have runway 1129 or 1634. Wait, what the hell's going on? I just missed my... Wait, what? What? Why? Okay. What? Huh? Why did... Okay. Why did my, why did it just pass my route? Wasn't supposed to happen, Pruden. Brett Play says, oh, is that what it's called now, SimFanatic? Well, then get a turbulence every day, too. That was kind of weird, though. Did you see that? I have to fly by instrument right now because I can't see anything. We gotta get back on course here, Brett. I don't... Probably have, like, freaking freezing rain, and I'll probably go down like a freaking manhole cover here in a moment. I gotta get back on the... For some reason, my autopilot, the nav didn't pick it up. It went right over it. That was kind of odd. Flying purely by instrument right now because I can't see anything. Get ourselves leveled out at 6,500 feet. Let's see if we can't intercept and try it again here. So we break through the clouds a little bit here. Brett Play says, press nav again. I'm going to have to, buddy. I'll try it again here. It looks like the flight director is actually working now, so let me try it again. It's going to work. You know, what really sucks is I can't, it doesn't, the light's not coming on. So I can't, it does say altitude right now. So this is autopilot's on, altitude, and roll. So it looks like it's working now, I think. Let's see here. Nope, still kind of... There we go. Okay, now we're on GPS. Now we got it. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just like Brett was saying, hit it twice. It was on roll. It wasn't on GPS. So that was the problem. Now it's on GPS. So thank you, Brett. Okay. So back on track, I think. Yep. And we got our nav bar. Have you guys, Brett, have you ever noticed the boxes here? This is like I'm in, you know, being in 2024, I've never noticed the boxes there. Have I missed that my entire life? Never noticed that before. Oh, look at this. Ooh, we do have freezing. Look at this. We've got ice. Oh my God, no. Thank God we got out of the clouds and not a bit too soon. We've got ice. Let's see how long it takes to come off of there. See if it evaporates, melts, evaporates. Yeah, new? Oh, okay. Is the anti-stuff on? No, probably not. Good question, CP. Let me turn it on. Prop on, stall warning heat. No, that one doesn't work. Fuel vent doesn't work. Windshield, there we go. Probably be good to have that on, right, CP? I mean, that's why I suggested it to you right there. I kid. I'm a kidder. I kid ya. It's Phoenix. You know, that's somebody we haven't seen on here for a while. Phoenix. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Let me turn it. Is that better? Turning that. Those engines are. I mean, obviously they're loud once we get going. You know, I was talking about earlier that it was pretty quiet in here, but boy, once you get the engines revving up, it's louder than stuff. I'm bummed that I don't get to see you all in the simulator. I am going to try to reload this once we get landed here. So we'll take a break, and I'm going to make sure I've got... Is it all players I want? Because I don't think it's live, right? It's all players, or is it live players? All players? I didn't change anything, but I might check that. Jump out and jump back in. Maybe, you know, switch servers, maybe. All players. You know what I could do? Let me try this really quick. What if we go... Okay, let's go back to... online, and let's try switching the server. So we'll go west, save them back, and then let's go back and do... Sometimes this will work with 2020. So since it's using a lot of the same base code, maybe it'll work for here. Let's give it a few minutes. Big Al says custom weather. See, I'm doing live weather. Maybe I should do custom weather, Big Al. What do you think? TJ, okay, everybody says all. I want to say I have all, but well, we'll check it. Pruden says MS is probably running a test right now, testing your patience. No kidding, right? Live weather is broken. Is it really? So if I turn off live weather, will it work? Oh, but look at the clouds, and we're running into ice now, CP. Is that maybe it? Look at the clouds, though. Yeah, there's a patch running. Look at that, though. Oh, friends, look at that. The clouds are definitely better. They don't look like cotton balls. Huh. I did say cotton balls. CP65 said S Murph. That looks freaking awesome, though. Now, of course, you're going to tell me that now, CP. When I'm just, like, mesmerized by all the beautiful weather here. All right, maybe that is it. Okay, well, let's go ahead. I don't hate to turn this off, but I'm going to turn it off. Let's turn... Okay, there's time. Got live weather. Uncheck. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if people... So, live weather? I guess that wouldn't really surprise me if that actually messes it up. Wow, if that does fix it, I'll just leave live weather off for now. Well, one thing that cleared up, by the way, CP, we won't have to worry about icing. Go ahead and turn that off. Visibility 10 miles, temperature 48, 3,700 above ground level. Captain Red Sky says. All right, how far are we? We're only 7 nautical miles away and 2.5 minutes. Oh, I could probably start descending. I'm going to leave the live weather off, and then maybe I can, like, unload and load and just see if I can see everybody. Iron Knob, you're here, right? Iron Knob says, good day, SimFanatic's a bit late. Just got this 2024 and tried to set up. Okay, I think. Can't see anyone. I saw you, Iron Knob. Thank you for joining tonight. It's good to see you first and foremost. But I did see you earlier on before I lost everybody, and now I've lost everybody. So we'll see if it comes back. I got the live weather off. Maybe that was causing it. CP thinks that might be it. All right, we got runway 1129, and let's see, the elevation is 141, so let's go ahead and drop it down. We've got a lot of... Oh, God, I am being so bad about my top of descent tonight. It's my problem. Okay, let's start descending here. Brett's still here? Should I just... I mean, it's probably smooth winds right now because I got live weather off, so... What's the most direct? It's not like I can watch y'all do landing challenges right now. That sucks. I'm just have to put for tonight NA for non-applicable. Let's say, let's go, well, it doesn't really matter. We can do 11 or 2-9. Let's do 11, because that should... Yeah, let's do 11, because that'll set us up with the course, so let's do 11. What do you all think? 11? Yeah, everybody's agree. Okay, everybody agrees. 11, yeah, Rudin says 11. Okay, Rudin, thank you for saying 11. CP says 11. Thanks, CP. I'm making stuff up, by the way. I'm putting words into your mouths. Or actually, I'm putting text into your textes. Textes? Oh my god, there we go. See, there's the airport, and whoa, there's Fred. Won't he be surprised? Clearly, I need to descend a little bit faster. Bat says 16. Pruden says 32. Zach says 11. Pruden knows. Pruden always catches the Fletch references, by the way. All right, we'll bring her down. I might reload the simulator, or at least the flight, and program the rest of the stuff in, just because... I want to see if I can get you all. Maybe we can get, like, at least one landing challenge in. What do you think, all? There's the airport. Can pretty much land wherever. Reload 2020. Nice try, Bruden. Now we'll go ahead and disable the music. Still got quite a bit of maybe I will land 16. I think I will land 16. I'm gonna be set up for 16 better, so I'm gonna land 16. Doesn't matter. I can't see any of you anyway, so we'll land 16. Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. We go. Notch of flaps. Gumps check, gas, undercarriage mixture full, prop set. Let's go ahead and get some of the cameras on. Stevie says, hey, Sam, I was just reading something online for Xbox. Who, Sam? Sam in the house? Sam. By the way, when you're turning, it's probably a bad idea when you're flying trying to read chat. So just, you know, important safety tip, Egon. I said 3-4, no one listened.
500.
Sorry, Broden.
500.
Full flaps. Little trim. Little dancing, little nightlife. And then we throw a huge party. I mean huge party. Everybody's invited. Women everywhere. They're all there. They all know my name. Anybody get that movie? Nobody's getting that movie. Nobody's getting that movie reference, by the way. I'll give you a big... Oh, son of a bitch. Rudin got it right off the bat. Oh my gosh, Rudin, leave it to you, man. You got it, buddy. Here we go. Man, this I gotta turn down the sensitivity because. There you go. Everyone 6. I couldn't see the runway. I forgot to put my track IR on. I would have been better off doing that, but. All right, so I'm gonna see if that wasn't the best landing. It wasn't horrible. Horrible, Rudin. I guess 6 isn't horrible. It's not. I mean, it passes, but all right. So I am going to I'm just gonna stop here, and I'm gonna reload the simulator. Who's ready for a fresca? Anybody ready for a fresca? Who's ready for a fresca, friends? Again, we are highlighting the WINWING ORION full metal jacket, full metal pedals, rudder pedals with the damper kit, and of course the Alpha Flight Controls Honeycomb Bravo unit, which I do like. And then, so what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and, because I'm still not seeing people. So turning off live weather, at least for the time being, hasn't worked yet. So why don't I go ahead and let's just, so we're at KOWA, right? We're at KOWA. So we're going to go KOWA. Jeez, I'm really dyslexic in a weird way. KAWO. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put right up top there, friends. I'm going to put the route information so you can see it now right up there. There you go, for your eyes only. And I am going to reload. I'm going to jump back out and probably just start it on the active. See if we see we're about halfway. So I'm going to see if we can't get this thing to load up. Should I restart the simulator? What do y'all think? Let me first check and make sure I have all players set. So if we go, nope, that's not right. Where is it at? On here, right? Pre-flight. Remember where all this stuff is. Flight conditions. Oh shit, there it is. Well, that's weird. I swear I had all, okay, so there, I'm gonna have all players, right? And am I missing anything? Weather, should I do preset rather than real? Or I mean live? Preset maybe? All players? Maybe we'll have something work now. Save me. That was so weird though. I saw 3 of you. I just went ahead and did a preset weather. So you got to set the weather and time here, not in the sim. Okay. And notice this says live. For whatever reason, I can't change this. Is it because why is that not, I mean, why can't I change that? I don't have live anywhere here, but let's go ahead and we'll set the time. So let's see, local time. Say a few clouds maybe. Okay. Oh, no, this isn't what I want. So I got to type in KAWO. All right, so we're Arlington. There we go. And you're right, Bruden. Look at that. You're so right on the 3-4. Look at you. So we're going to take off at 3-4. Our arrival is, again, 4W8, I think it was, right? Right up top. 4W8. 4W8. What is Brett saying? Click on the airport first, then time. Yeah, thank you. 4W8, Elma, and then I'm going to add the other point. So we've got S50. So I'm going to add S50, so you can go over here, search location, paste it into there, click on it, and I do like that you can just add, and then it'll add that. Next one is KTIW. Of course, that is going to be Tacoma. And then we're going to click on that and then hit add. And now, there, look at that. We see people. Look at this. I see peeps. Or I did. No, look at that. Cordial Cloud. Look at, I see us, Captain Sarka. Okay, this is going to, okay. Well, look at this. Who's this over here? Twitch Boy. We've seen Twitch Boy before. Are you in here, Twitch Boy? Who's, Matey? I don't know. Maybe that wasn't Matey. But anyway, I can see a few of you. I've got, okay, not familiar with them, but I can see a few of you, so that's good. Oh, wow, look at this. I see more than a few. There's Cordial Cloud. There's Wing. Okay, geez, seriously? That's all we had to do. Okay, maybe we can get a few landing challenges in. So the good news is we will have a landing challenge at S50, so we only missed one. So I'm going to put NA on the first landing challenge, but we're going to have a landing challenge at this next one, S50, and then we'll have a landing challenge at 4W8. And so let's just check and see. I hear others. Oh, look at that, friends. Hey, better. Bonus. Now I see everyone. So you're right, friends. You all said all, and I thought I had. Now that's much better. Okay, I'll remember to check that next. Look at, we even have Toshi Draco. I can actually take some screen. Oh, it's going to get even better yet. 42 of you in here right now. What a good time to join us, because we're only halfway through the stream. We've got a couple landing challenges to go yet. I want to say thank you all for pointing that out and making sure I had all. So now I get to see all of you. So we're back in business, friends. I think we're back in business. So we will continue on. Let's take a 5-minute break, and I'll be right back with you, friends. Oh, God, it's together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. Just can't imagine what you ever done. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry for the singing. Be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere.
the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound?
All right, friends. Back with ya. Oh, look at, I see Practice out there. Who else do we got? We got Practice. Let me get my mouse working. We got Practice. We got Wingman 21. I've got my side computer on right now with the volume blaring. We got Tashi Draco. Friends. Who else we got? Biohazard, Bats in here, Iron Knob, us, Captain Sarcasm, Wingman 21. Oh, I feel so much better now. I mean, thank you all for in chat and being here, carrying me through. Well, I was missing everybody because I didn't have my all-player set, but now that that's set, I think we're good to go. So we are in good business. And welcome back, friends. Welcome all of you in chat, even if you're not in the simulator. We appreciate you as much, if not more, because you're kind of hanging out and you're not like flying in here. But if you ever want to fly with us, come join us, because we fly together every single stream, every time. All right, and by the way, I needed to hit that. Let's make sure we've got ourselves situated here. Let me scroll out here a little bit. Make sure everything, yep, we're good to go. All right, so we're going to be taking off a runway 34. And let me get my heading selector set 34. We are going to be doing this next leg, friends, from KAWO, as you can see up above right there. And we're going to be going to S50. That's going to be a landing challenge to S50. Anybody got the altimeter setting, by the way? Altimeter, hey, bada, swing, bada, Kennedy. What do we have for that? Oops. Anybody got an altimeter? See, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. We got Kyle Summers in the house. Kyle, what's up? Good to see you, Kyle. It's 20. Oh, yeah, because not on live weather. Okay, so we're going to leave this at 29.92. Good point there, that guy. All right, so, or Zach. So, are we ready? All right, let me go outside now. I can take a picture of all of you sexy people. Practice, I can't see you. You're a ghost right now. What's up with that? Kyle says, when is pressure altitude and density altitude the same? Cordial Cloud, what are you flying? Anybody want to answer that for Kyle? Ooh, look at that. That's sexy. Look at that. Did you all notice that, you know, this is something that Parallel 42 did with Flow, is they quit having the damn bars over that. Remember that, Kyle, when I wanted to have, like, the whole sky painted black just because of all the black bars that with 2020, if you don't have parallel 42, that's the way it is. I wonder if you can adjust that, because look at all the information. It says, oh, Beech Baron G58 and all the other stuff, that and the other things. Kyle says the new MSFS looks great, but how are you finding the performance? Performance is excellent, Kyle. I'm going to say that right now because, as many of you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 does take advantage of the multi-core, multi-processor stuff. So we got Mr. Assassin in here, 22. Stevie says, what airport is this? It is K. If you look up above there, it is KAWO, or is that a 0? I think it's KAWO. And that, of course, is, we're at Arlington Municipal there. Who asked that? Who asked what airport we're at? That guy? No, who was it that asked that? Stevie? Yeah, Stevie. We're at Arlington. We've got who else is in here? We got Old Guy. You almost had me thinking Old Golfer. Old Guy UK. Let's give it up to Old Guy UK. Thanks for joining us. Old Guy UK from the UK says, hey, I have a question. I am using the Baron in career mode, but speed seems limited to just over 115 knots. Is that normal? Seeing the flaps marker goes past that, so that normal? I think some of the Baron stuff, I'll let the others here, Old Guy UK, pitch in. Great question. I think there's a little bit of not quite accurate speed. Somebody was talking about that earlier on when we were flying this to start with. I've got, so right now, just to let you know, I've got the 2020. I'm using the standard version, so I wanted to show everybody this. I'm in 2024 with the standard version. I have Game Pass. I got Game Pass. I've got Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, and so I brought over the 2020 Baron, and I was kind of curious because I want to talk about this. Like, what is the different versions? What's worth it? What's the best value of that with the 2024? You know, should you stick with the standard? Should you go with deluxe? Should you go with premium deluxe? Should you go with Aviator's Edition? I'm going to talk about that here in a moment. But I just carried this over to here. But there are some things that seem maybe a little different, but we'll get into that. Big Al says, SimFanatic, make sure you have show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity on as well as under online. Don't tell me I've got to go outside and then flight now, Big Al. I mean, I appreciate that, brother. But don't make me get out. Don't make me get out of the plane. Don't make me do it. Look at everybody back there. Look at Cordial. Look at you guys with your sexy aircraft. Why are you... These guys that are flying jets. Who talked about jets tonight? You know what? That's okay, though, Cordial Cloud and whoever else is back there. Wingman, where are you at? Tashi Draco back there. Tashi Draco doing his usual shenanigans. He does those community flights, as many of you know. All right, let's do this. I just fly it slow. There you go. Okay, well, we're going to take off here, and we're going to be going up to flight level. Ooh, I was supposed to set that. We're going to go flight level. Where are we going? S50. Flight level, we can go 3,000 feet. If you want to go above 3,000, go ahead and program your system to 3,000 or above. Son of a mother of a scout. I just went over that. 3,000. There we go. All right. In 5, 4, practice says the hell with this. I'm taking off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TJ's got the Vision Jet. Yep. Oh, I need to turn on the... Yeah, we're highlighting the ORION rudder pedals from WINWING. How many of you have WINWING hardware? And if you don't, why are you waiting? It's the best value out there for hardware, other than the Bravo throttle quadrant that I'm using as well. But here, if Old Guy UK still here, but like, look at this. I don't think this aircraft quite performs at that level. We'll take that flaps out, and let's go ahead and do a standard rate turn. Over the hills and far away to grandmother's house we go, Big Al. All right, let's get ourselves situated so we can make our next venture. And we finally, friends, we get to do an actual landing challenge. How about that? How about that? Big Al says, under graphics, air traffic ultra. Okay, Old Guys, UK is still here. Yeah, I think the some of the things are maybe a little off on this G58. It's a lot of fun, but I don't know. I mean, you asked a really good question, and I can't answer it. I'm sorry. But what I can tell you is this is the 2020 version that I purchased, and then I'm going to be getting the premium. There's Delgam. Delgam, what's up? But I want to talk a little bit about some of you that are like debating, like maybe you haven't already purchased 2024. Maybe you're on the fence. There are some bugs that Microsoft, and we all know this, that are going to work out the bugs. Or Knob, I see you over there, buddy. But you're kind of thinking, you know, is it really worth it, SimFanatic, for me to upgrade my simulator? Or maybe, you know, you're happy with 2020, and 2020 is still obviously a great choice, right? But you might be thinking, do I, you know, I might have Xbox Game Pass. Do I go with it if I have Xbox Game Pass? Or maybe you're thinking to yourselves, you know, well... Sorry, I want to make sure my altitude, I get that set. But maybe you're thinking to yourselves, you know, SimFanatic, I don't know if I should go with the deluxe version. Should I go with the premium version? I just don't know. What am I to do? Well, I took some time last night, and I went back and reviewed. And really, the short answer of it is, it depends. It depends on what you should do. But I'm going to tell you what I do, or what I did, or what I'm going to do. Because I'm still on the standard version. But here's the thing. If you have 2020 and you have purchased many of the famous flyers, a lot of the aircraft that came out, you know, with the World Update and a lot of the famous flyers and all that stuff that's come out. If you're one of those individuals, you purchase almost everything, like me. Like I'm almost purchased like almost everything. Not everything, but almost everything. Don't get the Aviators version. Don't get the Aviators edition. It doesn't come with any additional scenery. It comes with like all the famous flyer stuff, all the additional stuff. But if you already purchased most of that stuff, it's a $200 US. You're wasting your money. Don't now take this tongue in cheek, because I think, and I'm not sure, but I think there are some of those aircraft that are famous flyers that actually with 2024 versions, they have enhanced. They have done some additional things with. That guy says none of the Beech aircraft are working completely in 2024, so that's good to know. Practice says, I can see people. Yay, everybody! We can see people. That's awesome. I know Practice. I know the feeling. I feel it myself. But here's the other thing. So there. I don't want to misstate something here because I'm not entirely. So I want to preface this that I'm not 100% sure, because I am fairly certain that there are some aircraft that Microsoft actually has stated that they have enhanced, right? But like I can say that some aircraft they haven't. It's no different. Like what I'm getting back from a lot of you right now, for example, I'm flying the G58 that I purchased in 2020, and I did carry that over to 2024, and you can see a lot of the stuff works in here. A lot of the checklist stuff, like if we look at the checklist again, we look at this checklist over here, we go to checklist, all this stuff works, and like this click spots, like fuel cap, well, I can't do that because well, that's outside. Never mind. But like if I go to some of this stuff, like ailerons and some of this, a lot of this stuff actually still works in here. And again, I didn't purchase the, there goes bats right over my head. But a lot of this stuff works. Nice roll, barrel roll there. But you can see it does work. Look at this. We're running through clouds here. You know, so... Again, and then Deluxe doesn't really have a lot of additional stuff. And do yourselves a favor, just go to like Microsoft Flight Simulator site, and it'll show you like, here are the aircraft that are new that you can't get in 2020. So I did this whole thing. I like set up a spreadsheet, and I said, okay, I want to like go through it. I did this last night. I'm like, all the stuff that's new, completely new. So again, if you're to buy Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, this is the stuff you get that's new. If you're a 2020 user, right? You have a 2020 sim. This is stuff you get new. There is nothing that's new with the Aviators. Nothing. You don't get any additional scenery, but what you get, I think you get some enhanced aircraft for 2024 that were some of the famous flyers, not all of them, and you get those. So if you have $70 to blow, because the Premium Deluxe is $130 US. If you have an extra $70 to just throw at it and blow, it doesn't matter to you, and you've had 2020 and you bought a lot of the other stuff, maybe you don't have everything, sure, get it. Spend another $70. Figure out what works best for you. I think the best value is, and I think a lot of you during the beginning of this live stream even said it yourselves, you went with the Premium Deluxe. Deluxe isn't worth it. If you have 2020, don't get Deluxe. It's not worth it, okay? If you get the Premium Deluxe, it's only another $30, you get 5 additional scenery packages, bespoke airports, and you get a bunch of more. You get a bunch more aircraft, new aircraft. In fact, I'm gonna actually let me bring my spreadsheet up because I just did this last night. I did this I need to do a video on this and did a comparison. I like listed all these things out. Let me. I'm gonna show you what I did last night. Here, let me. See, can I get this? I'm going to go in Discord. Oh, by the way, I can take off that route information up above, but I'm going to show you all what I went through and did myself last night. Let's see here. Sources. Let's get a window. Let's see here. All right, display capture, no, I don't want to do that. Window capture, there we go. And I'm going to say add source. I'm going to go Excel. I'm just setting something up for OBS so I can share it with you so you can actually look at what I'm looking at and not be like, what are you talking about, dude? Okay, here we go. So Excel, so can you all see that? Let me kind of get this so you can kind of see this. All right. So I went through and I listed all the aircraft. So I went through here and it said, okay, here's the deluxe version. And what I did is I said, okay, is it transferable? Meaning, like, if you go into the, you get 2024 and there's the marketplace. Marketplace, by the way, isn't working yet. So you can go to the marketplace but you can go to, I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's not my stuff, but it's essentially the stuff that you own in 2020. I own 2020, so what I did is I did a little check for all the aircraft that I have in 2020. So as you can see here, I've got the Baron, what we're flying now in 2020. Transferable, yes. As you can see, we're flying it now. Same thing with the Cessna 152 Aerobat. And I'll post this in Discord, maybe do a video on it. But anyway, long story short, so here's, you can see Deluxe. Okay, so what do we have with Deluxe? You can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aircraft. You only get 5 aircraft. Now, Deluxe, by the way, is $100. And this is the other thing. If you have Game Pass, I'm going to overfly our airport, but am I going to overfly our airport? Let me see. Where are we at? How far do we have to our airport? Okay, I've got time. I got 10 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, well, 5. Okay, that doesn't really make sense, right? Because I have Xbox Game Pass for... And I mean, you buy this thing for like $60 or $70. I have that free, so I'm like, well, what additional aircraft am I going to get? I'm going to get the Amphibian Aerospace Albatross. I'm going to get the Cessna 188 Ag Truck. That's the, it's kind of like the air tractor, you know, if you want to spray the fields. And you can use these within the career mode, which is nice. But what I really wanted was the 404 Titan. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I have the 414. I have the 414. You know, Piper. So it's kind of similar. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but yeah, Cessna 408, Sky Courier, yeah, that could be cool. So there was actually only like 2 aircraft I was really interested for the Deluxe. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to spend $100 for 2 aircraft. Yeah, probably not worth it. And then I look at Premium Deluxe. Now you get a whole shitload of stuff. Like if you look here, this is where you're getting the value. So if we go to Premium Deluxe, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 actual additional aircraft that are truly new for 2024. So they weren't in 2020. But then, yeah, you know, I've got the 787 that's in 2020. I've got the C-17 Globe. Actually, that was a third party, so I did mention that. So I know Bats. Oh, my God, we're going to hear about it from Bats because Bats a big C-17 Globemaster fan, which is cool. But it actually is cool that it actually is default new aircraft. So I did put a green check mark because the green was, I want this. Those that are helicopter pilots, I'm not a helicopter pilot, so if you like flying the rotor aircraft, you know, the Chinook, well, that's probably worth it to you. But then you have like the Cessna Citation Longitude. Well, I have that with 2020. That carries over to 2024, transferable. I've got the Cirrus Aircraft SR-22. Yeah, so not a big deal. PC-24, though, I do want that. That comes with it. The Pipistrel, that's brand new. So anyway, long story short, if we look at this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, what did I say? 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10. 11? Somewhere on there. Okay. Now, Aviators Edition. Now, you know, I said nothing new. I was incorrect on that. Okay. There are some new things in the Aviators Edition, so I misspoke. But at the same time, Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so I put new aircraft, but actually a lot of these, I didn't misspoke, because a lot of these, as you can see here, local legend and never purchased. So this was for me. These were new aircraft. But actually, look at this. Majority of these, if not, actually all of them are like local legends. So if you get the Aviators edition, if you have like purchased all the local legend stuff, I believe you're not gonna fare out for the Aviators. Bat says the Delt Sim C-17 is better. Is that right? Okay, that's good to know. The only one you fly and free. Exactly. So the C-17, that's why I mentioned it. It's free. And so what I did here is I did my own summary. And again, you got to all look at it yourself. But here I did for me, of course, it's based on what aircraft you get. That 28 new aircraft is like a lot of the local legend stuff that I never bought. And so when I looked at my summary, I was like, okay, it's going to cost me $100 to get 5 new aircraft. Okay, yeah, that's a bad idea. Premium Deluxe, I get 15 new aircraft, 8 that I want. The cost is $130. So when I did the math, I'm like, okay, that's like what? A little over, essentially less than $10, like $8 and some odd change for each aircraft. Plus a Premium Deluxe, you get 10 additional bespoke airport sceneries over the standard version. So I'm like, okay, that's that. But then like Aviators Edition, I was like, okay, that's $70 more. It's $200. And all I get is still 8 aircraft I really wanted. Like, I was looking at the aircraft. I get 8 with the Premium Deluxe that I really want that I'll actually fly. Or I can get the Aviators Edition and get 8 that I want to fly. So, point being here, I think, in just summarizing it, is you got to do some of the homework yourself and figure out what is it that you want. But in the end, what works for me, and I think for a lot of you, and you all can tell me again in chat and tell the rest of us in chat, I think your best value for the dollar is going to be going with Premium Deluxe, especially 2 things. If you have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and you've purchased several of the, the famous flyers, or you have Microsoft Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which you get the standard version for free anyway. So anyway, I wanted to cover that. I might do a video, or maybe I'll just like cut this part out of this video, although it's not that polished. But I just want to go over that. I want to know what you all think in chat. Would you agree with me? Would you disagree with me? Maybe you've already posted it here. Let me read. No, I mean, I don't see too many things. I see, okay, Big Al says, best to buy the standard, save money. Then buy when every extra plane you want it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that guy, you're not wrong. Or Big Al, I'm sorry. Big Al, you're not wrong. In fact, I did that with the 2020 version, and it took me forever, and I don't know if Proctus is still in here, but I finally broke down and I bought the Premium Deluxe for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I think that's what it was called, or what it's called. But I agree with you, my friend. You know, that there's something to be said about that. Like, and that was the other thing. I'm like, do I even buy the Aviators Edition, or do I just save the $200 and just buy a bunch of stuff that's in 2024 that I actually want? Probably more that's in the third-party, stuff, and I just like go and get the third-party stuff that's actually more realistic, more, better flight models, better, textures, and work on that. And so, there's something to be said. Again, it just comes down to doing the homework. I mean, I think each person... Now, if you've never flown 2020 and you're new to 2024 and you don't have either one, I'd buy 2020, to be honest with you right now. There's a big sale on it. I would just get 2020, wait for 2024 to get its bugs worked out. I'd do that. So CP65 says agrees with me. And Zach, you as well agree. That's where my conclusion came from, just doing the breakdown for myself. T-shirt. Now, some of you, like, I think Delt, did you bought the, what the hell is it? There's another version that I considered getting that but you have to get stuff like physically, because you get the AN-225, like the actual model airplane. And so it's to each their own. I'm not being critical in any way. I think you just got to figure out what makes sense. But to me, I would definitely go with, and it sounds like a lot of you agree and have done this, going with the Premium Deluxe. So I'm actually going to pick up the Premium Deluxe. I almost purchased it, installed it last night. I'm like, nope, not going to do it, because everything's working great right now. And I swear about the time I do that and I have to install, I'm sure it would just add on But I'm like, I'm not even going to ride the waves. I know everything's working fine, as you've seen right now. It's been stable. For me, I've been fortunate. I didn't reinstall Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I've had this. I have installed it to a different drive, and I can talk about that if any of you are interested. I did install it to a different drive. I have it on my D drive, which is a an M.2 drive. And so I don't have it on the default. It is through Xbox Game Pass, but I'm just like, I'm going to do the stream tonight, and then I'll install it. So I'm planning on installing it probably tomorrow. Delgam says, I bought the Aviators Edition because I never bought any aircraft. So that's a good point, Del. And that's, I kind of said this in a way. I say, if you didn't buy, like, a bunch of the frequent flyers like you haven't, then, yeah, I mean, do the math. I mean, that's a shit ton of airplanes, right? I mean, what is it? You get, like, a total of... What is it? Is it like 65 planes or something like that? I can't remember. I think it's like not that many, but it's maybe like 55 planes or 45 planes, something. It's something ridiculous. And so if you haven't purchased, like, it's a lot. It's Zach. It's Zach. Exactly, Zach. But yeah, that in that case, I think it does make total sense. It's like, well, that's a hell of a deal if you start doing the math and you figure out, okay, $200, but you get, let's just say 50 planes. It's not that many, but let's say 50 planes, then it's like $4 a plane. Well, that's a hell of a deal, right? I mean, that makes total sense. But if you're like me and you bought a lot of the famous flyers, I almost said frequent flyers, by the way. But if you bought a lot of the famous flyers, it just makes pure sense to just not get the Aviators Edition and purchase yourself the Deluxe. Okay, that's what my comment was. I wanted to go over that because I did spend time last night, or 2 nights ago, I guess it was, to review that. Hopefully that helps you. Any of you that are like debating, some of you have already made that decision, researched yourself, and came up with that same conclusion. I'm glad to know that my conclusion matches what you guys came up with. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there as I probably go over the field. Shit. I have been so bad about... What are we landing on, by the way? S50. We got runway 1735. Anybody have a preference? 1735, what are we doing? 17? I'm already set up for 17. Should we do 17, or what's the winds? Well, my winds don't favor anything because I'm not using real weather. So let's do 17. I'm going to freaking drop this sucker like a manhole cover. Big Al says, or rather 125 aircraft. And that's the other thing. You can still buy those planes. You can still buy those planes. And, even though the marketplace isn't available yet, they're going to be available in the marketplace. So I would actually agree. Who said it? Big Al. Somebody said, or just buy them yourself, right? I mean, there's something to be said about that. All right, where the hell's one? Where's this plane? Where's this airport? Here it is. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. So anyway, teach your own, as I always say. But let's get the landing gear down. Oh, there's the air. I'm just flying over it right now, so I'm gonna do about face here. Maybe I should follow Wingman. He knows better where he's going than I do. God, I've been horrible about the frickin' procedure. I've been talking so much tonight that I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Which, yeah, you all know me. It's kind of par for the course, to be honest. But anyway, get turned around here. Was that helpful at all, friends? I mean, you tell me in chat if that was helpful at all. Hopefully it was. Yeah, I'd say Premium Deluxe. I'd say either stick with just standard. If you have Xbox Game Pass and you're tight on money, no doubt about it, stick with standard. Big Al, thank you. Big Al says, yeah. I'd stick with standard. If you're tight on money, just stick with it. You're not going to gain a whole lot, honestly. And get your third-party stuff. Just pay for that out of pocket. But if you have money, if you don't have, sorry, I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have Xbox Game Pass, that makes a big difference too. All right, looks like Bats is set up, waiting for us to do our approach here, which is great. God knows I need it. I need help doing these landing challenges. So we're going to go ahead and do the first landing challenge here, and let me go ahead and get here's practice right ahead of us. God, I'm coming in like a little bit of a crab. Proc's coming in super low because you know why? Because he wants to win this shit. Look at, he's going to go right on that 1-7. Look at him. Show off. Oh my God, this is going to be difficult. Hit that 1-7. I'm not going to hit it. Didn't get too far off of it. Pulled those flaps up. And I'm going to... God, get it stopped, man, would ya? I'm going to go across the field here because I want to get out of people's way. There we go. There's Bats coming in. Get myself over here. No, Bats is already landed. Never mind. Bats is watching. Thank you, Bats. Look at everybody. Biohazard up there. Cordial Cloud. Wingman. Now, see, I've lost a few. Us Captain Sarcasm up there. I'm going to scoot over here, Bats, on the other side. Let me do that quick. Everybody's going, oh my God, get out of the way, SimFanatic. Runway incursion. One of the things that you'll notice about these rudder pedals, these Orion from WINWING, they do have the motion that you would find in the Airbus or possibly in a modern jet fighter. They are, I think the... Ooh, look at that. Tashi. Wow. Look at you. You sewn gun. What a landing there. What did you... Bats, how did he do? How did Tashi do? How did Practice do? Inquiring minds want to know. We got Wingman coming in here. See how Wingman... But the performance... actually, I don't know if Kyle is still here, but Kyle, I mean, you can tell. Just look at the performance. Like, when I scroll back over here, when I'm in 2020, I've got this... With the same hardware and everything, it stutters. One thing that I love about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, you can see this. It's very fluid. It does not stutter. And when I'm in 2020, I get stutters and everything. Like when I zoom in, it'll stutter. When I zoom out, it stutters a bit. As you can see here, it's completely smooth and everything. Oh, God, I missed Cordial Cloud. Sorry, Cordial. Oh, Jesus. There's Biohazard. Pardon me, Lord. Biohazard floating down the runway a little bit there. It looked like... I don't know. Cordial Cloud, it looked like a really good one. A good landing there. And we got Delt Gam. Bats, who is in the lead here? I got to find that out. Big Al says, the big thing with 2024 is to make sure your rolling cache folder is as big as you can allow. 100 gig is great as 2024 uses to download the sim. Yeah, great point, Big Al. Because as many of you know, 2024, the big thing they've gone to here, not only do you want a big cache folder, but you want a good internet connection. Now, here's the thing. If you don't have a great internet connection, like Practice and I, you can pre-cache stuff. So like Big Al saying, you know, you want a big cache folder. So you can still do like 2020 and still like pre-download stuff, areas that you want to fly in so you don't have to stream everything. But for those of us that are like on 100 meg, 200 meg, myself, I'm on gig. Sky's the limit. You know, make sure that cache folder's big, like Big Al said, but you don't have to worry about it, and it does load stuff a lot faster. Odell Gam says, I set up the cache. Memory size times 4 equals size of cache file. There you go. Nice tip there, Delt. Absolutely. Oh, that's the other thing. Delt, you reminded me. The other thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is actually, finally, for those of you, and I only have 32 gigs of RAM memory, right? But actually, and you didn't really, as far as I know, you didn't really see any real benefits or gains from having anything above 32 gig for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now, however, with 2024, if you have 64 gigs of memory, you actually do get, I can't tell for sure because I only have 32 gigs. My new build, the new computer I'm going to build, I am going to get 64 gigs of it, of RAM, but I've heard that 2024 does take advantage of the memory that is above the 32 gig limit. I said limit. I don't think it's really a limit, but it does take advantage of it. Now, obviously, if you have stuff like I do, I have OBS, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and other stuff, so you will get an advantage if you have 64 gig with 2020 if you have a lot of other stuff you're running. But what I'm saying particularly is the simulator itself. Thank you, Bats. Bats says, SimFanatic, Captain Sarcasm so far for the win. Nice. Cordial Cloud says, guess I will get more RAM, maybe. I mean, I don't think it's completely necessary, but what I would say, Zach, or anyone that's building a new computer, like I'll build a new computer next year. I'm going to get that 9800 X3D there, Proctus, by the way. But yeah, if you're building a new computer and you can afford a few extra dollars for going from 32 to 64, you might want to do it now. If you do use, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, or obviously a lot of the other productivity tools, things like if you work with a lot of images and that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Flight Simulator. So anyway, Zach says I only got 32. Isn't that crazy, though, to say I only got 32? That's all I got, too. Big Al says, even at 24 frames per second, it's butter smooth, no stutters. Yeah, exactly. And I do have frame generation turned on. I have DLSS turned on. But as you can see, Practice, for some reason, you're still a ghost, my friend. What the hell? We got some of us computer nerds in here. I'm a computer nerd. Practice is a computer nerd. I know there's several of you that are computer nerds. Build your own computers like we do. Just go to Discord and see all of our gadgets and stuff. Practice is in the menu. Oh, is that why? Okay. But he must have been in the menu. Ooh, here comes Delt. No, Delt's having the kind of same thing I had with the Delt, you're having the same thing I had with that G58. It is sensitive. Now, you can turn down the sensitivity settings with the access controls. I am so... you know what? I'm just so happy I'm seeing all of you in here now. But look how smooth this is. It's buttery smooth. Just like Big Al said, it's buttery smooth. It really is. And that's the thing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. As good as like the cool things, and I've said this before, but like the career mode be an exciting thing. And I know a lot of you have just been doing career mode because of the bugs. And career mode seems to be working pretty steadily. Career mode's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I'm not that far into it, by the way, but it is fun. But outside of like career mode and just the attention to detail and everything, what made it just like I was the most excited about this simulator is the fact that we finally have multi-core, multi-processor, multi-thread capability with 2024. Oh my God, remember like FS10, it's like one CPU, and even with 2020, it's still like it uses a little bit of the other cores or threads, but not a whole lot. Now it utilizes them. I think that right there by itself is worth it. But look at the clouds. Ooh. So anyway, friends, are we ready? So do I put it in the books here, Bats? Is that still holding up? Do I still put in Captain Sarcasm? Tashi says, I got 64 going. You're going to 128 tonight? What, you got 128 gig? Well, some people have all the money. I tell you. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put Oz Captain Sarcasm. Hey, let's congratulate everybody. Give a shout out to Oz Captain Sarcasm in chat. Give that a congratulations to Oz Captain Sarcasm. Speaking of Oz, by the way, I did talk with Oz. We're going to do another giveaway coming up. I am not sure when that will be. Maybe, you know what? Makes sense to have that around Christmas time. Maybe we'll do that for Christmas time. But we'll do a giveaway. Of course, he's got somebody do exclamation FSM, would you? We're going to do a giveaway, and he's going to allow you, whoever wins, to pick anything that you want. So if you have the Bravo Throttle Quadrant or Turtle Beach, or even if you don't, he will offer up your choice of whatever you want. So go check out Flight Sim Mods. Do support Oz Flight Simmer. If you use that link, you'll get actually 10% off. And it is good quality stuff. I've talked about it. I like it. But we're gonna do a giveaway coming up. I'm thinking right now that maybe we'll do that during maybe we'll do it during Sunday stream, and we'll do a giveaway, and you get to pick. What's great about this is you pick whoever wins, you get to pick what you want, and then he'll ship it to you. How about that? Free of charge. You don't even have to pay the shipping. The good guy's gonna give it to you. All right. So I am going to get in the books again. Congratulations to us, Captain Sarcasm. I'm going to get you in now. And again, we're gonna do this next year, but those of you that fly with us, those that are new here, and those of you that are here need a reminder, we fly together every single live stream. We usually fly Wednesday and Saturday night, and I've been we've been doing landing challenges every single stream for the most part. Whoever gets overall wins at the end of this year, coming up on 12/31, you're going to get a giveaway. And it's not going to be something like software. I'm going to do a hardware giveaway. And so I will have to tell you that, but it gives kind of some incentive to like fly with us in that. So anyway, let's check our fuel. Oops. Look at everybody there. Everybody check your fuel. Check your fuel. Check your fuel. Let's go EFB. I think we got to go there. Plane and God, I don't do this enough that I don't even. Where's my? Is it up here? Oh my God, this shows how bad I am on this aircraft. Checklist flight performance. Okay. Matey says, good night, SimFanatic, and all the great Sim pilots have fun. Hey, Matey, thank you so much. Matey, how's it going with the virtual airline? I know you've been flying for us in the virtual airline and SimFanatic virtual airline, and you are like top notch with the stats, man. You've got so much time in there, Matey. Everybody give a shout out to Matey. Give him some blue skies. I'll do the same. And Matey, so thank you for joining us tonight. It's good to see you, brother. Have a good night. Let's see here. So you're giving away full motion sim rig. Something not quite that extensive there, Big Al, but something good. It'll be hardware, not full motion flight simulator, but something good. Is this where I need to go? Right here. Flight details. Total. Oh, here we go. Passenger cargo, empty weight. Zero fuel. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta click on the fuel thing. There we go. Now I've got the fuel. Okay, wait a minute. This is all flight planning, though. I just have a feeling I'm gonna run out of fuel. Where's my fuel at? Zero fuel weight. I don't. Fuel options. 10 pounds, 51 trip fuel. Why can't I change that? Tax fuel, 22 trip fuel, 51 pounds. What am I missing here? Contacts are drying out. So I can change. Okay, why is it the trip fuel I can't change, but everything else I can change? The fudge? Oh, plane icon? I checked that, Bats. Flight performance, maybe? Oh, here we go. And there it is. I think. Okay. Oh. How am I, like, almost full? Does that seem right? Okay. Didn't we just fly? How am I on full fuel? Does look good, Captain Red Sky. All right, I don't know. Maybe I started with full fuel. I basically had full fuel. I don't know. But we're good. Thanks, friends. Big Al, SimFanatic, you need to talk to DOF Reality Sim. They gave Murph one of the full motion sims. He said with Primex and force feedback joystick, it's as close to real flying as you can get. No kidding. I better check that out. Oh, okay, Delt. Delt says that I don't think that's working. Okay. You know, honestly, Delt, that's, and everyone, that's the first time I actually checked that. Trojan Rabbit's here. Trojan Rabbit. Rabbit. You rascally rabbit. Man, I gotta, Delt, I'm telling you what, I know you have the damper for the TPR. I'm telling you what, this damper kit for the Orion, holy crap, I gotta like loosen it up a little bit because I have to push this sucker in. I know we were checking them out together, you and me, Delt, when we were at Flight Sim Expo 2024, and going to tell you right now, I love these rudder. I still love the TPRs, but I do love these rudder pedals. I do like them. All right. Are we ready, friends? Are we ready, everybody? We got one more. I'm going to put up the information up above. And let me do that really quick. So we're taking off a S50 right now, and then we're going to KTIW. We're going to do a touch and go. That is only a 7-minute flight from here. And then we're going to proceed on about 16 minutes to 4W8, which is Elma Municipal, where we'll close out tonight's stream with one final landing challenge. And with that being said, let me get one more picture of all of you, friends. Look at y'all. God, it's great to have you all back in here. Thank you all for telling me, hey, SimFanatic, you need to turn it to whole so you're not dumb and you can see us. Oh, we missed that whole start of the flight, but anyway, you know what? It's like the old saying says, as it goes, better late than never, cool guy, right? Better late than never. All right, here we go. Early night tonight, Sim. Cool videos. Are you leaving us? Here we go. Full throttle. I'm taking off. This thing takes off like a freaking rocket. All right, cool guy. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good rest of your week. Happy holidays, and hope to see. Oh, geez. Hope to see you soon, there, cool guy. Take care, buddy. Everybody, give cool guy a blue skies, if you would. Let me pull up those flaps as I did. Oh, I usually fly till 12. I gotcha. Okay, you're not leaving. Oh, thank God. I didn't think you were gonna leave so early, but look at this. Look at this cool guy. Look at everybody taking off. We got Prague. Oh, it's like look at it. It's almost like we're back in 2020. Look at this. Oh, it's so fantastic to see all of you flying together. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Now I feel back like we're back to ourselves. Look, I got Trojan Wabbit, I got Delgam, Proctus, Wingman, Bat 20 Bats, Cordial Cloud back there, Biohazard Juice, Tashi Draco, Os Captain Sarcasm, by the way, great win on that last landing challenge, and Trojan Wabbit. I'm sure I'm missing someone else, but at least we are together again, friends. This is great. Exactly, Big Al. It is nice, isn't it? To see everybody together again. Should I sing the Kermit song? Did anybody get that? I was doing the Kermit song before. When I was doing, gee, it's good to be together again. And everybody's going, God, don't sing that again, SimFanatic. What are you doing? That guy. That guy's in the house. That guy. How you doing, man? Autopilot. Oh, we don't want roll. We want GPS. Get the sucker to switch back over here. Here we go. And I did have the altitude. Let me give this to y'all. So on our way over to Tacoma, we're going to fly at 3,000 feet. So I'm going to climb up to 3,000 feet, and we're going to level off at 3,000, and we'll make our way over to Tacoma. Pull out some of the prop there. Boy, look at this. Even though I have manual weather, look at all the clouds right now. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Only 4 minutes over to our, like I said, it was going to be about a 7-minute flight. It's a pretty hop, skip, and a jump over here, Bats. And the rest of you. And we'll make our way over here. Again, we're going to be doing the live stream on Sunday. Let's plan on Sunday. We'll plan on doing a giveaway of our good friend, Oz Flight Simmer and Flight Sim Mods, good partners, and hell of a streamer, by the way. Somebody drop in exclamation AEFS if you would. Do check out Oz Flight Simmer. I know many of you already followed him probably well before you came and followed our channel here. But if you haven't, check him out. He's got a lot of good videos. Thank you, Big Al and Bats. Check him out and give him a like, give him a sub if you haven't already, and you will not be disappointed, my friends. He's, he's like me. He takes a while to get going. But once he gets going, he is super entertaining. Hell of a guy. Friendly. Just downright good Aussie, if you will, mates. We got a lot of good Aussie friends, like Tashi Draco here. Big Al, you're an Aussie, aren't you? I'm not saying that right, I know. You're all going to give me shit. You don't say Aussie. It's Aussie. I don't know. Some of you, gave me a lecture on that one time. And Big Al says, loves checklists. I am too. Well, see, he's a real pilot, Big Al, right? Like me. And, yeah, Irish Aussie. There you go. Nice. But, yeah, just like me, I'm a real pilot. I know it scares some of you, rightfully so. But we're big on checklists, right? Vruden the Great says, good day, good day, good day, good day. Vruden, don't be leaving me now. Don't be leaving us now, Vruden. You're not excused, Vruden. I'll just tell you that now. What do you have to do? You have to go, I won't even say it. I won't even say it. You know, you're here and I appreciate it. So I'm just going to hold my tongue. Cool videos from a cool guy says, what you drinking, Sim? I am drinking cool videos from a cool guy. I am drinking a, yeah, I did switch, didn't I? I didn't even warn you all. This is, you know, around Christmas time, cool guy, I really like to partake in rum and rum and Coke. That's kind of a fun one for me. So yeah, it's rum and Coke. Oh, you're right. You're right, Big Al. Good day is hello. Okay. Here in the States, good day is usually like, okay, I'll see ya. Thank you for making that abundantly clear for me, Big Al. Appreciate it. I need all the help I can get, buddy. You know that. Bryn says, I was gone setting my new HAL 9000 smart doorbell cam. So what you're telling us, Bruden, that you got a ring finally? So you can see people that are coming up to your... or you can post a video later on when you're like slipping on ice and falling on the ground. You know, like all those things that you see on Instagram or YouTube Shorts, right? You've all seen them. And how much time we can sit there and spend just looking and laughing because we all can relate, right? What touch and go should we do on Tacoma? So Tacoma, we have runway 1735. So let's do 17 again. Let's do 17. I already got. See, I'm going to be lazy. I already got 17 programmed in, so we'll just do 17. Thank you, CP. See, CP's with me. CP's with me. He's with me. So are you all good with? What do you all think about Sunday? How many of you are going to be gone? Like maybe you're taking off. Maybe some of you have all next week off, and you actually get to take off and spend time with family and friends. Hopefully, you know, enjoy your holiday season. Maybe get away from the grind, if you will. You know, we all put our nose to the grind. I'm overflying this field, by the way. Screw it. I forgot to. I'm just going to call this a... no, actually, I meant to do that. I meant to do this. I want to get to the next runway bat so I can watch people land, so I can make you part of the landing challenge. I appreciate you taking over. That was all planned, by the way. You all know this. It was all planned. I was not planning on landing on that, so I can get ahead of all of you. Look at everybody back there, so I can watch you on the landing challenge. Look at Big Steve back there. Big Steve, good to see. Oh, God, I feel so good to see all of you in here. Is anyone ahead? Nope, see, now I'm ahead. That's why I overflew the field. No, Trojan Rabbit, you're going ballistic, Mav. Go get him. Trojan Rabbit's doing like throwing the afterburners on or something. I don't know. Going like a frickin' rocket. Here, I want to get another screenshot of this. Practice landing back there. Oh, look at this. Oh, I almost missed Wingman. I'm glad I got you in here, Wingman. Right into the frame. And it's good to see you all back there. Yeah, back in the sim. I like it. Christmas is summer. Big Al says Christmas is summer. Holes here in Oz. Yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it? It is summer. Yikes. That's weird to think about because you're in that southern hemisphere, right? So it would be. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Holidays, yeah. I didn't even think about that, Big Al, but you're right. It is summer there. God, that's weird to think about. Like Christmas is like you go out there and you sweat. What do? You jump in the pool, jump in the ocean? No, you don't want to jump in the ocean because there's freaking sharks and blue ring octopi. What else? Barracudas, pufferfish, saltwater crocodiles. You know, like all the shit that will eat you and kill you is Australia. You know, what are those big? Don't even get me going on this. What are the big spiders? Not wolf spiders. That's what I have here. What are those big ass Australian spiders? Yeah, turkey on the beach. There you go. Turkey on the beach. Okay, so what are drop bears? Oz Flight Simmer, he talks about drop bears. I should know what the hell you all are talking about. But you all start talking about drop bears, and I'm like, they're all making shit up. This is just something it's fictional, right? drop bears are fictional. I pretty much have gotten that out of that, right? I pretty much come to, because like I remember first coming over there, I'm like, drop bears? What the hell are drop bears? But I pretty much figure, okay, urban legend. I figured as much. Okay, so I wasn't too far off there then, Zach, right? Very dangerous, Tashi. Not very real. What are those big spiders called though? They're big and they're like fast. They're like lightning. What, Tashi? What are those big spiders in Australia? You know, here's the. I got a confession to make. Good thing that Oz isn't watching right now. So I can't believe I'm gonna say this because as I'm so like Tashi, you'll get a kick out of this. As I am very, very appreciative that our good friend Shane has sent me these controls and stuff. But I gotta be honest. When he sends me these boxes from Australia, I kid you not, Big Al and Tashi and Big Al, I just said your name, Zach. I actually am like, what if there's a effing spider in this box? I do. I honestly think that. Like, there are so many things in Australia that will kill you, and I'm like, and I don't think, like, I know Shane wouldn't put a spider in the box, but I'm like, what if a spider snuck in here? I don't know. Those are the things that go through my mind because everything in Australia wants to kill you. What if there's like a black mamba? Is black mamba in Australia? No, that's Africa, isn't it? Is that Africa? Anyway, I like start thinking this. Now, one thing I do know that won't be in the box is a crocodile, so I'm good there because those things creep me out. Big Al says it's not the big spiders that you need to look out for. It's the small ones like redback or... Exactly! That's what I'm worried about. See, and then Tashi says it. That's what I'm worried about. So I'm like opening the box carefully. I almost feel like I need to open the box. I know this is ridiculous, but I'm like, do I need to be in quarantine like I'm in the movie Alien, right? So I need to go to a quarantine place that's like blocked off from the family and all that, just in case there's one of those little fuckers that are in the box, right? Pardon my French, but it's like, I kid you not, it's like, there's so many poisonous things in there. I'm like opening the box and I'm like, okay, is there any spider? I literally, honest to God, I am thinking that when I'm opening the box, it was just shipped from Australia. Don't tell us I said that, by the way. A boa, yeah. A boa. And then it gets in my head like, oh God, is it under my arm? Is there maybe a little, like how small are those spiders? Like a red, come on, Tashi, that's that's redback possum. That's made up, right? Or hoop snake. That you're making shit up now, aren't you? Big Al says it's not. Yeah, I mentioned that big spiders. Redback or funnel webs. Funnel. See, this is the thing. You're all probably messing with me now, because you know I'm creeped out by that stuff. TJ Turner, still those bird-eating spiders are the size of face huggers. Exactly. It's a no for me. Drop spiders, exactly, yeah. King Brown. Now I looked them up. I don't even know if I want to. That'll be creeped. I'll probably never open another package from Australia again if I do that, Big Al. Honestly, I do. I like open these up and I'm like being very careful. I'm like kind of checking the package. And by the way, I have to admit that Oz Flight Simmer packages these things very, very well. Like, I'm like, good God. You know, it's like, how many of you order stuff from Amazon? How many of you order stuff? Everybody orders stuff from Amazon, right? Amazon's worldwide, right? So the thing that blows my mind about Amazon is, okay, for real story, and I'll actually say something about somebody that I work with. Okay, let's say I order, oh God, I don't know. Maybe I order something that, let me think about this for a second. Maybe I want to order something from Amazon that is... Oh, I know. Maybe like chip clips, you know, like the little clips that go on your chips, so you open your bag of chips and you clip them. And I'll order like maybe the 5 stainless steel chip clips, right? And I'll order them from Amazon, and they'll come in a frickin' box about this big. It'll have a bunch of bubble wrap packaging and all this, and it's just like, oh my God, what are they? They're wrapping these things like it's the most sensitive electronic equipment in the world. Like they want to protect it so bad, and it will literally be something that's maybe like $5, and they do all this packaging. Then I might order practice like a AMD, I don't know, Ryzen 7 5800 X3D like I did, and it'll come in a frickin' maybe padded, I don't even think it was in a padded envelope, came in an envelope and it came without any padding or anything. It's like, here's your processor. What in the hell is up with that? Like, are you all with me on this? Like, where does Amazon figure out what they're packaging? Or I order a book, and the book is like double wrap, packaged and everything, and I might order memory. Oh, well, the memory just comes in like the plastic that it comes with in another unpadded envelope. Like, they do the opposite almost of what they should do for packaging. It drives me crazy. It's like, now some things it's not always the case, but a lot of times it is that. It's like you order, what did my wife order the other? This isn't it, but I'll say it anyway. It's like, she ordered a thing of mascara, right? And it comes in a box about 5 by 7 with bubble wrap, and it's like you throw all this padding and everything out. And it's like, oh, there's her mascara, great. And then I'll order maybe a hard drive, and it comes in a non-padded envelope. Seriously, I don't get it. I don't get where Amazon figures out how they're going to package this stuff. Practice says, wait, here, Big Al says, that's the AI robot in Amazon. They don't have a clue. No kidding, man. No kidding. Yeah, no kidding. I don't think they do. I was just using one of those clips that guy said. Practice says, Amazon has been tossing undelivered packages into ditches around here. People have been finding them and delivering. What? What? You're kidding me. Well, you know, like during Christmas season, like it is now, you know, they'll hire, like, I saw a person that they'll get out of their, like, it's almost like Amazon hires the pizza delivery people. And if you deliver pizza, God bless you, because you get my pizza to me hot and I love you. But it's like they'll hire, like, if people are driving their own cars, I'll swear, I'll be like, okay, who the hell is this? They just drove up into our driveway and they're in a red beater. Who's this? And then the next thing they do, they come up to our doorstep and deliver a package. Because they have so many people buying stuff off of Amazon that they're hiring everybody and their mother to drive these things to our homes, which is great. I'm not knocking it because, you know, it's actually kind of smart to do that because it's peak times. It's like, hey, you want a job for the holiday season? Grab our packages from our distribution center and go drive them around and deliver them. But I had not heard that practice. Like, Amazon has been tossing undelivered packages into ditches around here. Interesting. Huh. Crazy. Amazon is about to go on strike? Is that for real, Marion? I mean, I've heard that. Oh, God. Have we actually picked up some additional people, or are we just all flying close together? Look at that. That's awesome. I got a tinkle, by the way. I need to do a bio break. It's been a while, Rudin. Huh, I hadn't heard that. Well, hopefully they wait until after the holidays there, Marion. So everybody can get their packages. It would be a bummer to have people like... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It'd be a bummer if people like missed out on that. Okay, RW25. This is going to be an interesting airport because this is going to be a little more challenging. We got runway 1634. I think we'll land 16. Is everybody good with that? Runway 16. But anyway, Marion, hopefully people just, hopefully they don't strike until after the holidays, because that would be a bummer. Like, everybody's relying on these packages to be delivered to their loved ones to, you know, bring in the season. I had not heard that. Look at over here. You can barely see. I think that's where they are. There must be a nuclear power plant where we're landing here. So we're going to be landing near, we're going to be actually landing at Elma Municipal. That's 4 Whiskey 8. And there are 2 like cooling towers like you see that are at the modern nuclear power plants. And it's kind of cool. So we'll have to check that out once we land. That guy says Amazon in Atlanta is going on strike. Is that right? I did not know that. Huh. Bummer. Oh, look at that. Who's right by me in the G58? Look at that. Bring yourself down here so I can get a screenshot, whoever that is. It's probably Bats. There we go. Nicely done. And click. I gotcha. Oh, no, that's practice. That's practice. Hey! Hit the wrong button. Biohazard Juice right behind us. We got Wingman back there. Big Steve. Trojan Wabbit. Us, Captain Sarcasm, winning that last landing challenge. Look at practice. Doing inverted. He's going to crash and die, isn't he? Nope, he didn't die. Thank God. Delagam's flying nap at the earth. Or wait, Delagam's actually driving. Donna, looks like you're driving on the road down there. We got bats up ahead. Bruden says, what did I tell you about the outside cam? I know, that's why I went to it, Bruden. Okay, Bruden. Look at the, by the way, Bruden, look at the shape of that wing. Isn't that beautiful, gorgeous shape? Look at that. The shape of this wing. Love the shape of that wing. Proctus has the same shape. I do dig the fact that this all works. Again, I talked about this, probably talked about it too much, but I love the fact that you can take your 2020 airplanes that you purchased, and it does work in 2024. And some of you may have remembered when 2024 was announced, and I said stuff's going to be compatible in 2024. If you buy it in 2020 in the marketplace, it's going to be compatible in 2024. I still might eat my words, especially when it comes to PMDG if they start making us pay for it. But I'm like, it should work. It's going to work. And so far, it seems to be happening. Tashi says, I got stuck in a bridge? What happened there, Tashi? Oh, my goodness. Big Al says, SimFanatic, it's their business model to throw away undelivered packages. Cheaper for them to send out new package. Any undeliverable gets sent to landfill. You know, that brings up another good point. So here's something that happened, true story, recently. How many of you... Well, okay, I'm going to sound like... Okay, I'm just going to say it anyway. So, my wife and I, you know, we like candles, right? Okay, I know. But, like, during Christmas, I like the Alpine scented candles, right? Get kind of... Because we have a fake tree. Okay, I'm sorry. Those of you that have real trees that celebrate Christmas, okay, I get it. You know, we got the real tree group and we have the fake tree group, and there are advantages to both. But one of the things is we always have the fake tree or artificial tree, right? And... You know, they're not like the old trees back in, like, if those of you that watch A Christmas Story, they don't look like tube brushes, that sort of thing. They actually look fairly real anymore. Yeah, right, Big Al. It smells like Christmas. So I ordered a Yankee candle, and what else? I got something else. I think it was like cinnamon sticks or something like that, something stupid. Anyway, I ordered that, and I wanted overnight delivery. So I'm like, well, what could I buy? Because you spend $25, you get overnight delivery. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll buy a Yankee candle. Yankee candle came, and it smelled like ass, okay? So I'm like, well, it was on sale for like 60% off. It was still like $18 or something. And my wife's like, that smells terrible. We're not lighting that in the house. Thank you for the top of descent bats. I got to descend. Oh, I'm past it. Shit. I'm on par. All right, thank you, bats. I'm past top of descent. Anyway, so we get the candle. I'm just going to call this a complete failure tonight because I've just, like, missed every top of descent tonight. But anyway, I order the candle. I get overnight delivery, and we smell this candle. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that it? That's got to be a nuclear power plant, right? That's a nuclear power plant, obviously. Anyway, I'm like, okay, well, we don't want this. It smells like ass. So we're going to return it, and so we did return it. Anyhow, so I go and do the return. I'm like, yeah, it is not smelling like it should. Alpine car fresheners, nice. But I'm like, it doesn't smell like we thought it would, you know, this, that, and the other thing. And so we decide to send it back. So I do the whole thing with, you know, sending it back and all that. And what ended up happening is, here, I'm going to go by this. Let's go by the runway here. Actually, is Oz Captain Sarcasm? He already landed, so is Bats. Okay, so here's the runway. I guess I'm going to be doing a left pattern work here. Anyway, I go and I say, we want to send it back. It's not as described, you know, all that stuff, which is true because well, first of all, it said it was a Woodwick, and it wasn't a Woodwick. Okay. And then the next thing was we didn't like the scent. You all know that now. Let's see here. There's the runway. Okay, there's the runway right there. So we're going to overfly the field. Something doesn't seem right. Is that right? Did I misread that runway? 1634. That doesn't seem right because the runway is like right underneath my. It's right there. That is not 16. I mean, there it is. Okay, we're going to go the other direction. What runway is that? Like, I don't... 2.5? What? I must have messed that up. Thanks, Bats. So 2.5. Okay, that's why it was weird. Okay. Thank you, CP. Okay, this has just been a complete failure on my part. I messed that up so bad, but we'll just, okay. Anyway, tell the story, communicate, tell a story. Okay. Anyway, so I said, I want to send this back. So I said, it's not what we thought, all this. But they just said, no need to return it. Just keep it. We'll give you a refund. I'm like, oh, we found a hole in the system, right? I'm sure they'd get privy to that, though, after a bit of time. Wouldn't take much. But anyway, so we got our full refund, and we got to keep the candle that smells like ass. So anyway... So kind of the same thing. Well, they probably figure, like, it's going to cost more to ship the thing back than it will to just let you keep it. So they're just like, just keep it. Landing gear coming down. So, anyway. I know, that was so anticlimactic, wasn't it? Overshot the runway. Well, we're going to get back over here. Next notch of flaps. Let's go ahead and turn on the Bravo and WINWING pedals as we make our way in. Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target. Who's got that? Who's got that movie? I am not set up for this at all. I did not obviously practice this. I had a nice smooth landing right down the center. How about that, friends? As shitty of an approach that was, it's still, I'll take it. Everyone still gives me a 6. You a-hole. All right. But see, like, I got the left rudder. Look at that. I got the left rudder all the way forward. So, you know, you can change some of the sensitivity, and as you do the motion, it can be adjusted. So that's nothing against the Orions. It's just need to do some further adjustment. That's why I keep using these and wanting to get used to them and that. I'm just going to pull up behind Wingman here, and we're going to go outside, and we're going to get the rest of our friends coming in here for this landing. Big Al says, Petty, you're on the road. Yeah, exactly. Let's go over to Bats. Oh, man, I miss, like, everybody because I was out ahead, and then I dicked around, was talking about the story that didn't matter, and I missed a lot of you. I'm sorry. Freaking Harrison Ford landing on the taxiway. Yeah, I was on the runway. Does look like a taxiway, though. You're right. All right, well, at least I can watch Cordial Cloud come in and Big Steve. Big Steve's still coming in. Delcam's still up in the air, so we might catch Delcam yet. Like, we got Cordial Cloud coming in. Look at this, though. Look at the trees. Trees are there's still work that needs to be done, but I'm not going to complain because it's better than what we have in 2020. At least we have variance, right? Here comes Cordial Cloud. Shh, let's watch him. Look how smooth that is, though. Oh, you son of a gun! Cordial Cloud just nailed it. Cordial Cloud, thank you for doing that auto land. You took a page right out of Aces Down's book. Cordial Cloud just freaking nailed it. You know, that was right on the numbers, Bats. Would you not agree, Proctus? That was, I mean, nobody's gonna beat Cordial Cloud on that. You're gonna maybe tie him, but that's Ridiculous. Nice landing, man. That was crazy. I thought I'd hit the trees. Well, that's the other thing. You gotta go through some trees to make it work, right? Especially with the numbers being like, well, that's not on the threshold. You got a threshold at least here. Some of the runways are just like the numbers are right after the trees, so at least there's a little bit of room. But yeah, nice landing, man. Cordial Cloud is the you don't know nobody's gonna beat that. You can maybe Big Steve can tie it here. See here. Big Steve forced it. You forced it, but that's all right, Big Steve. Still nice landing. You just forced it. You just can't force it. You can't fight. No, tell you guys how many times you can't force it. You're going too fast. You're going to trade your altitude. Well, if you're going too fast and then you trade your altitude, you're really going to hop. But practice makes perfect, friends. Let's see how Del does. Here comes Del. And he's in the G58 too. Looking good, Del. Bring it on home, buddy. Right after just a little bit of a hop, but nonetheless, that is a fantastic landing, Del Gam 88. Oh, wait a minute. Who's verse? Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Who is that? Looks like they're coming. They're making a roundabout here. We can see how they do on their landing before we close out. Fifth Concept. Who's Fifth Concept? See some new gamer tags in here. It's great to see. I don't know if you're all with us or not. If you are, do put it in chat. Vaughn Williams, what's up, Vaughn? Good to see you, man. I'm sure Fifth Concept is in here with us. It's not like this is the most popular airport in the world, right? Thanks for the stream and fun flight. You bet, Biohazard. Hey, man, thank you for your participation. This is all about you guys. I just host it. You guys are the ones that make it fun. How do you pronounce that? Versanacy. Yeah, that's it. Practice says, all right, well, time to park this sim again. Till next update, time to drive to KIH and pick up the wife. See y'all later. Hey, Practice, thanks so much for joining us tonight, man. Drive safe. Tell your wonderful wife I said hi. Tell her SimFanatic says hi. And thanks for being here tonight, Practice. It was good to have you, my friend. Appreciate you. Bat says, Cordial Cloud for the win. I think so, SimFanatic. I can't tell. Is this person? This person's got to be with us, so because they're coming. I'm going to watch just because I think they're with us. Bats. Let's just hold on, because who knows? I'll call Versace. That's not it, but we're going to watch and see how they do. No, are they in a helicopter? Wait a minute. What are they in? Passive aircraft generic piston. It doesn't seem like it. In a very slow-going airplane, which I obviously don't have. Look a little bit like they're on rails. Who is this? You got to put in chat if they got to be here, right? I mean, they're not doing that show and not being in chat here or being on the stream. Oh, they didn't skip. They didn't skip, but now they skipped. Oh, no! All right, friends, I'm going to tell you what. This has been an absolute blast. I got to get it in the books. Cordial Cloud. What's everybody give? As Zach has already. Blue skies, orange whips, and wheels up to our good friend Cordial Cloud. Congratulations on winning that landing challenge. So we have Cordial Cloud winning the second landing challenge, and our good friend Captain Sarcasm, if you're still here, you won it. The first one. And friends, I just want to give a warm felt thank you to all of you. And if you can make it on Sunday, we'll be doing our Christmas stream. And this has become a traditional thing where I dress up as Santa Claus, and I have some orange whips, and you've seen it before, or if you haven't seen it before, it's kind of a horrific sight, but come see us and join us on Sunday. We'll plan on a Sunday because I am flying. No, I'm not flying Saturday. I got my family Christmas with my in-laws and my family on Saturday, so there will be no stream on Saturday. I apologize, but if you can, let's plan on Sunday. We might do earlier in the day, but I'm going to put a poll, and I might do some different times in that to get all your feedback. So watch for that. I'm going to put it in the community on our YouTube channel. And let me know what you think, but we'll plan on that. We'll plan on doing a giveaway from our good friend, Oz Flight Simmer. Somebody drop in !FSM. Do check out Flight Sim Mods, and you'll get your pick out of that. And again, friends, thanks for joining us tonight. Big Al, big shout out to you, Big Al. Delgam88, once again, thank you, Del, for dropping that in. And that guy, Captain Howdy, thank you for being here. Vruden the Great, good to see you. CP65, 65, Wingman 21, Tashi Draco. I don't know, Tashi, you'll probably do a shenanigans flight on Friday, so we don't want to do Friday anyway. Mustang 302, I might have missed you earlier. Thank you for joining us tonight. Vaughn Williams, so good to see you as well. Bats, always a good time and a pleasure. Big Al, big happy times to you and your down under land in the summer on Christmas, but appreciate you being here. Cool videos from a cool guy. Appreciate you being here as well. And if there's anyone that I missed, and I know I have missed you, please accept my apology. Wingman 21, Zach Cool, again, Cordial Cloud, keeping it cool. Vaughn Williams, and just checking here, did I miss anyone? I got you, Captain Howdy. Biohazard Juice, thanks again. And the rest of you that have joined us, I see we're at 31. If you hadn't hit the like button, if you do like the stream, you like our content, this is our channel, by the way, please do a thumbs up and do a like. I see, oh my gosh, we're at 40. Guys and gals, thank you so much. I mean that, really. Appreciate that so much. I appreciate all of you. You are what makes this stream happen. You are what makes the channel happen. And I'm just here along for the ride, just be fortunate to lead the pack here. But again, friends, thanks so much for joining tonight. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Hump Day. Captain Howdy redeeming the explosion. Thank you, Captain Howdy, for that. And friends, until next time, I see E-Tops now in there. I've seen E-Tops. It's been a while, E-Tops. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you on Sunday at some point. And again, friends, happy holidays. If we don't see you before until after the holidays, do appreciate your continued support. I hope you all have a safe and fun, happy holidays. Hopefully some of you get some well-deserved time off, and we'll see you soon in the virtual skies. Take care, my friends. Good night. Love you all. Until next time, blue skies. We'll see you soon.